Hello, everyone, and welcome to Esper Genesis, Episode 1, Season 1. The heroes or the adventurers, when they discovered each other from tunnel to tunnel, combat to combat, and even death from the prologue episode, that's when they actually bump into Asgard, a Promethean cybermancer, which actually got stuck or attacked by a bunch of small little alien creatures. They wanted to actually rip his face off and use it as a carpet. But thanks to the effort of Ravin, Logain, Vermilion, and others, he was actually managed to be saved and brought into the crew of Bravado to be part of the other new adventuring party that will scour and travel the galaxy in search of fame, treasure, and screwing around with alien race if they feel like it. But as Ravin and the rest of his crew went towards space and traveled towards the Exodus cluster, Ravin asked the crew where they wanted to go. Everybody voted Utopia. Hey, since that X-Guard needed to repair his damaged mecha, it is the most ideal place to go. Since that Asgard is actually a sea planet of leisurely pleasures, Utopia would be the best place if they want to look for parts, look for other extra missions, and also if there is anybody out there seeking other espers such as themselves. But as they are floating above the orbit of Utopia, within the bridge itself, Ravin looks behind him towards John Wayne, and John Wayne turns to Ravin and says, Captain, we are now on total orbit of Utopia. What is your order, sir? But before Ravin could answer, Lore, on one of the deck, looks to Ravin and said, Sir, the resources that we have found have been put into the dock as possible, and if and they start knocking his head, tung, 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 and you can hear the clanking sound. The cubicles have been given to us by Ajinomoto has been put properly into my data banks. If you would do so, if others would like to, you can actually come to me and I will provide the necessary resources that you need in order to buy the things that you need on planet. However, I will stay on the ship together with the rest of the crew. But, Ravin, you also listen to what Lord said. But at the same time, X-Guard has been on this ship for at least a day or two, getting to know the crew members, getting to know the ship, and then he get to know the rest of the other party. Ravin, you look to Logain and also to X-Guard. What do you want to do, Ravin? Ravin is quiet. He turns.
Hello, hello.
He said, hello, hello. Yes, we can hear you, the crew said.
I would like to proceed down to the planet and get more resources. Few members will shall follow me. The rest shall stay on the ship to protect.
They nodded their heads. They turned to you. Yes, sir. We'll stay here because since there's nobody else controlling our characters, we'll stay here and safeguard the ship. Do not worry. Nobody will attack us.
You should say our source is not in yet.
That's the classic, actually. That's the classic. Okay, now, Logain, you heard what Ravin said. You can actually take the small shuttle from the hangar bay down there below deck, not far from the other mechas that actually need to be looked into. But the other two mechas, the Establish is already fully repaired. However, there is actually one plane they actually might need repair. However, X-Guard would need to actually fly his mech towards the surface of the planet, and hopefully he can get it repaired. But Logain, you may need to actually take the shuttle together with Ravin and head towards Utopia.
I basically follow the captain, but before I go, I'm like to those who will stay, I just play to them on the ship-wide car, like speakers, some Hawaiian songs and the sounds of the beach and the waves. And I just tell them, it's too bad you're gonna stay here, but oh well, I guess some of us is gonna play on the beach now. Toodaloo! And I just follow like the captain.
No, they're not going to the beach. Asgard is the beach. This is Utopia.
Oh, okay. My bad. My bad.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
still,
No,
I still
and you say that I say, Ravin say, Logain, you seem to be time lax in your mind. You know, majority voted for Utopia. I admit you like the beaches.
The beaches.
Okay, no, bye. Continue on.
Okay.
Wait, you mean this is
Yeah,
not
for important purpose.
this is not the beach planet? But and you see him like, wearing a Hawaiian shirt, glasses and
Don't
everything.
you in your underwear. Oh, sorry, swimming trunk.
He's like, I'm wearing the Hawaiian shirt and everything. You know what? No, never mind. I'm gonna proceed down to the planet. The beach is in my head. The beach is in my head. I just, proceeds and just sits
The
in the
in your
shuttle.
hand. Okay.
And then after that, you head over towards the pilot seat. Again, it's not that difficult for you to actually manually drive the ship because they're not under duress. You're not being attacked. But Ravin actually had and sat next to you while the rest of the crew stay on the ship. X-Guard, you head over to your damaged mech. And then after that,
Okay.
when Logain actually took the shuttle and flew down, you followed second after that, X-Guard. You head over towards Utopia's mech repair center, while Logain landed the ship at the shuttle landing bay area. But you flew the ship and you landed, X-Guard, and then after that you gave it, and then after when you land at the hangar bay, you let some of the mechanics to actually look into the repairs to see how much will it cost. After that you left, and then you head out to meet Logain and also Ravin.
Don't know why my screen is still black. I need time to load.
It's rendering. It's rendering.
Mm-hmm.
This
Yeah,
is a
my-
very high resolution map. Let's be careful.
Oh boy! Very nice.
I using my full data. Please.
Hey, all StarCraft stuff. So nice.
Mm-hmm. Nice to touch some solid land.
Finally, see the ground.
Logain, when you and Ravin head out from the shuttle, you see a military personnel walk over towards the two of you. And you can see X-Guard in the distance walking towards you too. And then the military officer turns to the two of you and then looks at Ravin and looks at you, Logain, and then she said, "Who is the commanding officer of the shuttle?" She asks.
I basically move to the side and basically say, Captain, and like I point to Ravin.
Yeah.
How come Ravin is tall?
And then she said, an Eldorei on this planet. We don't see many of your kind here. Sorry, pardon my words, she said. But we don't have many guests here. And she turns to the three of you and she said, hey, well, X-Guard, they just arrived. This is a huge base, X-Guard. There are 4 sections of this base. There is, basically, you're now at the port base area. And then there's base 1, the Mac Bay, and the Guild base. section. And then the officer said, if you would like to actually quench your thirst, we have the cantina. Further up, we also have the commodity exchange. And then she points here, which is the commodity exchange. And then after that, next to the commodity exchange is the cantina.
You can remove
And then
the 3 characters here because they're not mentioned.
And then after that, yes, let's just assume they didn't listen to Ravin and they actually went down to actually have some food. And then after that, the officer said, if you want to buy some equipment and other miscellaneous stuff, head towards the shop over there. And also, if you want to head towards the hammock bay, you can actually head further here. And then also, then she said, if you want to head over to the guild, you can also head further towards the west. She said, passing the walls and stuff. But I do suggest, if you want to register with Utopia, I do suggest you actually head towards our military section over here. And she said, if you actually want to feel more spacey, she said, but if you're here for leisure and to relax, well, I hope you enjoy your stay in Utopia.
You do. Thank you for the pleasant exploration. By the way, can you guide us towards the counter so that we can register first?
Oh, yes. Please, follow me, she tells.
Alright.
She leads you towards the west walls.
Help me to carry. My loading is too long.
Okay, I'll bring you.
I'll ask Ravin something later.
Okay. All right. Okay, Ravin, X-Guard, and Logain, the military officer head towards the lift to actually bring you up towards the military section. And on top of the lift area, you head towards the room. She gives a short salute. And then after that, Ravin actually went into the room. Then the commanding officer actually turns to look at the 3 of you, and then she said, well, you notice that her hair is short, perhaps not even reaching up to her shoulder. She seems to be wearing some sort of N7 military type uniform. And then she turns to actually face Ravin, and then she said, it's not common to actually see Esper such as yourself to actually visit Utopia. Are you here for pleasure or for work?
Can I say both? And my name is Ravin, the captain of the Bravado, who is under Ajimoto Zaibatsu.
Yes. We detected your ship on orbit, actually. It's a funny thing that you didn't actually land your ship here.
With some circumstances, he sometimes may need to urgently leave.
Well, of course, your shuttle is also registered. You do know that per day, if you land your shuttle here, it is 50 cubles per day.
Now that's a good offer. Why didn't I know that?
Well, if you were to land your ship, your freighter, it is 100 cubles per day.
It's worse.
That's daylight robbery. I just say that, like while trying to cough and to calm myself down, and he's like in my head, that's daylight robbery.
I'm just gonna salute just as a formality. Say.
Then she said, Commander then said, so how long are you going to be staying?
All night, because we have other plans to make. But for now, we put 1 day for now. For now.
We will contact you once the day comes, and my officers will search for you, or will contact you through the communicator on the ship. We have every details about you and your crew.
Wonderful. Simple, clean, straight.
Yes.
Sure about that.
And please do enjoy your stay in Utopia, she said after that.
Thank you. Then he talked to the guide Now, can you take us to the cafeteria? Let's have a light break.
The
Sure.
cantina, Ravin. The
Then
cantina.
she leads you towards the lift again. And then she presses the button, and then the lift goes down, and then you all head out.
Hey, Herbert, how big is this map? Why is so long to load?
It's huge. It's actually huge.
You want to know why it's so huge? Let me reveal to you why it's huge.
No. Don't reveal. Don't
No,
reveal.
yes.
I want to be surprised. Oh, damn, man. You should not have revealed.
The reason why it's huge is because if your ship landed here, then it will take this part of the port. But since that you decided to be on orbit, it's not. So only your small shuttle is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have to zoom out just to see you guys moving around. But the officer brings the rest of you in towards the cantina. And then she explains to you, Ravin, and she said, here is the community exchange. If you want to register yourself with the Merchants Guild, head over to this office right here, she points, and you can register with your Merchants Guild. The Merchants Guild will explain everything to you in full detail. What do you need to know? And then after that, she brings you to the cantina. And then after that, you enter the cantina. Ravin, you are surprised and shocked to actually see Jack, Wayne, and Easton having a drink in the cantina, and you see them like munching on. Oh, sorry, Captain, we just couldn't resist the planet.
Captain Facepalm, and I thought you'd be staying in the ship.
Well, we got Lore and Vermilion on the ship. We just want to enjoy ourselves, sir.
Please do. It's just that kindly inform me beforehand.
Sorry about that, sir. We'll be heading back after this because we took a taxi. Of course, the taxi is only 15 cubiles, so we already deducted that from Lore's lore.
Make it sounds cheap. What a wasteful thing.
Yeah.
Yes, if you took a taxi, a space taxi that will take you from your ship down to the planet, is only 15 cubiles.
Mm-hmm.
So you pay for docking fees and so on. So the officer then brings around and said, "There's a cantina. Rachel over there served the best food and drinks on this planet." Well, this is where most of the mercenaries will be hanging out. But if not, most of them will probably be at the mech bay, most likely checking out most of the mech weapons and most of the new mechs. Some of them are quite old, actually. We don't really have many new mechs. The military usually use the Valkyries and the Veritex for the war purposes, she said.
Thank you for the information. So after our meal, can we contact you again for direction?
If you want more further direction, well, perhaps you can ask the other officers. They'll probably be glad to actually bring you around. We don't get much guests on this planet. Most of the adventuring parties, they would go to Asgard to check out the ruins. But here we do have a number of ancient ruins, though. But I do suggest you don't head there because you need to be a full party of 6 to 7 players in order to go to the ruins, she said.
Yes.
Just like Adventure Quest say minimum requirement.
Yes, minimum requirement.
Which is true because you can't go into any place less than 4.
Yes, unless you have a death wish.
Mm-hmm.
Come back next week.
No, unless you have House of Steel.
Okay, and after that, the officer actually head back to her post.
Okay, so for now, the 3 hours we sit down and roleplay.
Yes. All right, you guys can roleplay. Okay, go ahead. But if you guys want Rai to be involved, you guys need to go to the guild center.
Mm-hmm.
But first thing first. Captain, here's my contract. I pass him a digital copy of a contract. Here it was, it says.
Okay, can you type it or PM me, direct message me so I can read because my line a bit
The I think the map is taxing Alan's PC right now.
Okay, here you go. I send to you directly in your Discord.
Okay. I will go through first, but in the meantime, I will go through first, but in the meantime, do you have any place of interest for, especially for supplies? Allow yourself to look around.
All right, then. I'm heading to the med bay to see if they need any extra hands, so I can reduce the cost to repair.
Okay, you head towards the Mac Bay. Okay, Logan, you? Do you follow Edgar or do you follow Ravin?
I tell the captain, we need to, if you can, you and me, we need to see if there's any available upgrades to our ship. Something, cheap, reliable, clean, and preferably new, but also cheap with good quality. We're lacking several things like a long-range scanner and a long-range radar and a life detector. We only have the basic one, but we need to upgrade the basic in order to get the fullest potential from our life detector.
Ravina, sit like the Evangelion, the father, the hand in front of the face.
Mhm.
Login. How about this way? You give me a quotation, a request, a list of items, and Law will help us to get the price. Then we will decide and discuss what to buy first. With our current fund, we can't really go far. We need to make a correct choice. And don't forget, we need supply for ourselves, not just the ship.
Indeed. I'll follow your direction then.
No, not direction. You give me a list first.
Oh,
Then
okay.
Law will give the price.
Oh, okay. He basically,
I
I hand you over a digital pad with just the ship's basic upgrades that are needed, but no price tag on them because I don't know how much they are worth.
price. Later when Herbert is free.
Huh? What? Now? I'm free.
Oh, later. You are now DMing. You cannot do so many things. Okay, so once done, after the meal, we go towards the merchant.
Mm-hmm. I think we should go and check over the guild section so we can see if we can register with the guild and earn some side income.
Income, reputation, and many more.
So how are you going to make your entrance? Kick the door open and say, "We are the brothers."
I would say I'm gonna politely knock. I mean,
Damn, you are humble. Then go ahead.
I mean, as I basically walk, like with the captain, of course, I just say, aren't we all supposed to be, polite, nice, and well educated?
All walks of life. We try to take the center ground. Then as you walk, humming.
You can drag Alan's ravine to the guild area.
All right. Logan, you and
No, but I
Ravin,
think I need to
do you
restart my- I
two
think I
head
need to
towards
restart
the... what is it? What is it?
I think I need to restart my laptop.
Okay, are you going to go to the Merchants Guild or the other guilds first? Merchants Guild first then.
Merchant Guild first.
Mhm.
All right, okay. All right, well,
Right,
Extra takes his time to actually head towards the Mac Bay. Okay, Logain and Ravin, both of you actually head towards the Merchant Guild. You can see a man with a very nice, finely combed mustache, nicely combed black hair that actually combed backwards, with nicely put up gel that makes sure that his hair doesn't actually fall or make a mess of himself. Holding a cane on his right hand and wearing some sort of pink tie and a white coat over him. He looks to you and he got up from his chair and said, hello, adventurers. Welcome to the Merchants Guild. His voice very happy the moment he actually looks at both of you. And then he said, have you ever registered yourself with the Merchants Guild before?
Nope.
Sadly, we haven't.
Registration fee is 1,000 cubles. And you can register your name and your crew And your ship, excuse me, are you okay, sir? He looks to you. You seem to be coughing blood.
Yeah,
Are you injured?
I am, coughing.
If you're sick, if you are sick, I do suggest you head over towards the medical
Oh no,
center.
no. Oh, he's like trying to calm himself. I whisper to the captain, "Is he for real? Is he actually for real? Like 1,000 cubles? What are we? Are we made of gold?"
Is
He
then
whispered.
Ravin,
He
is
whispered
it
to
a lifetime
Ravin.
member?
Ravin heard that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Ravin, you actually heard what Logan actually said, whispering to you and said like 1,000 cubles. But it's common knowledge actually. To register yourself in any of the guilds, it can be up to 1,000 cubles, even up to 5,000 cubles maximum. But the guy looks to you thinking that you're sick, Logan, and then he said, I do suggest you head towards the medical center at the guild section, and then perhaps you should look for the Kane office.
The what office now?
Kane's office.
Kane.
Cane, he said.
Rotan. In Malay, it's rotan.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not that office.
it's something to look forward. Something to look forward.
Right. And then after that, the merchant looks to both of you and said, so, are you both interested in joining the Merchants Guild? Let me explain to you further what the Merchants Guild do. You will have a discount on all items from the commodity exchange. The commodity exchange is where we sell items from our planet, either by trade, from planet to planet, asteroid base to asteroid base, or from our industrial planet to an agricultural planet. He said, if the agricultural planet requires a certain item to be sent over, the item will be put into the cargo hold of your ship. And then you would need to fly or travel towards the destination given to you by our mission computer. If you will need to travel from certain sector to certain sector to actually send the item, then the item must be sent safely to the port of that planet or the asteroid field or any bases that require the belongings to be sent. But
Ah, this is actually higher muscle, but at the same time with benefit.
yes, you don't the items that would require merchants such as yourself, if you register with the Merchants Guild, of course. If you register with the Merchants Guild, the item will be put into your cargo hold. You will not be charged for the items. For example, if you are flying from our industrial planet of Utopia, and which actually supplies steel, iron, tungsten, plutonium, or even uranium, or even liquor, if Asgard would require liquor, then you would need to fly to Asgard and make sure that the trade is safe. However, merchant guild, all the merchants themselves are always seem to be attacked by pirates or even aggressive military pilots or even other merchants themselves or even other merchant pirates. So joining the Merchants Guild, it comes with a risk, but it also comes with a reward. Because people like ourselves would need to people like you to brave the frontier of space in order to send all these items to all the merchants and all planets in the galaxy. So think about it. If you want to join the Merchants Guild, you can register with us now. It is only 1,000 cubles. He winks at you.
Can I roll persuasion for discount?
Uh, yes, you can. Very high DC.
I don't know. I just roll for fun.
You told him, can you give me a discount? The guy twitched his mustache and said, well, sorry, sir. The Merchants Guild only offer this of 1,000 quibbles. Surely it is quite cheap. To espers such as yourself, adventurers like you surely have the money in tow.
I'll also try to ask him, for a discount, saying it's registration fee. It should be, like around at least 500 or even 200. I mean, there's nothing wrong with, paying less for registration. Besides, it's paperwork. And I'll
Roll.
Oh man, I was hoping for a nat.
Nope. Don't hope for a net. I was like thinking, if you roll for a net, yes, maybe you'll reduce it. But the man again twitched his mustache, turns his attention to you, Logan, and he said the same thing. Sorry, it's only 1,000 quibbles to join the Merchants Guild. But if you think you're out of cash, perhaps you should join the Bounty Hunters Guild. I hear they're looking for people right now. There are so many pirates right now, is like scouring the land, space even. Perhaps people like yourself can actually get rid of them. They are pests for people like ourselves, the Merchants Guild.
This will interest the Bravado more, but the Merchant Guild is not, disappointment. I'm also interested, as we will encounter things and we would like to sell too.
Yes.
How about
Joining
this?
the guild, okay, if you do join the Merchants Guild, space encounter is very heavy. So ship battles, mecha to mecha combat, and so on.
So that's why I was thinking, because that one is one thing. We need income, because if we don't even have weapon to really protect things, I don't think we can go far. So Bounty Hunter for now is still more reasonable for me, from his point of view.
Yeah, exactly. Same here. We need cash and.
But he's not denying the Merchant Guild offer is good actually.
Exactly. Both they make compelling arguments. Both sides. Okay, your turn, Alan?
No, the Merchant Guild is also good because you buy things in offer. You have to understand the long term. And they also provide warehouse service. This one you cannot foresee one. I work in logistics, I know.
Alright, so where to now?
No, first I thank you the merchant and then ask him can I have a digital contact, so when time come, I will register.
Every planet have a registration for Merchants Guild. You can just land on any asteroid base or even any planet, he said. We are everywhere looking for people such as yourself to work with the Merchants Guild.
We would love to, but not for now, as we are lack of capabilities.
Perhaps you can return in the future. Visit the other locales. You can always drop by to Asgard. They have the best beautiful beaches everywhere on this planet.
Great.
DMB baiting.
Yes. All right. Okay. Then after that, okay, Logain, Ravin, what do you want to do? There's not much here unless you want to sell stuff.
No. Later we'll go for shopping, but for now, where to meet right character?
All right. You better head yourself to the guild section.
Okay.
Okay, guild.
Also, mending on the run is here.
Where is the guild section?
All right. Okay. Now to Asgard. Okay, let's go straight to the guild section first before heading to Asgard. Okay. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Meanwhile, right. Remo, you are now at the Kane office. Hopefully your screen already loaded.
Can you force ping me again?
Okay, here. Northwest corner.
Yeah.
Right. At the Kane office, you see a guest that's been asking you for help many times over and over and over and over for many days, for many weeks. You open up an office here in Utopia for quite some time now, with the money given to you by your family. You started one. You have a medical office even next to your cane office. You see Lisa, mostly the doctor. She's quite young. She's a trainee nurse, also a galactic doctor at the same time. But she have her hands full, Remo. And not to mention, you see old Bob looking to you and then telling you every single day, telling you the same thing, Remo. Help us, Remo. You're really our only hope right now. We need the medical supplies. We need everything. The people of my the people of my colony, they're all getting sick. But Remo, you tried. You tried to actually get the medical supplies, but you don't have enough. You don't have enough radiation deterrent right now. Most of the items that you have is already finished. And you tried to even ask the field commander to give you some people, some troops to actually head over towards the lands itself to actually find the routes that you perhaps can concoct, or perhaps if you have somebody that can actually create the certain potion for this, perhaps you can actually find these people. But the people inside your medical bay, being assisted by your autonomous nurse unilateral servitor, even then also is quite difficult for you to actually assist old Bob. And then old Bob again looks to you. You see tears in his eyes, Remo, like crying. You must help us, Remo. I heard about your the company they're in, but the radiation sickness is killing me and my people. If you could, you should you should at least take some time to look into it, Remo. But again, Remo, you think to yourself, heading over towards that location will be quite dangerous. Alone by yourself, you're not combat ready. Even when you are trained for this kind of thing, this kind of situation, but you are unable to actually assist this poor man and even the two dying patient inside your medical bay. Here, Remo, what do you want to do?
You're so annoying. I tried my best. Now, listen for a second. I've been up the ass of the commander so many times asking for help. Now, if you can find me someone that can actually offer assistance in getting these materials, then maybe I might actually think of helping you. But all this repetitive talk is getting so annoying. Right. Right.
You see Lisa head over towards your office and telling you, Remo. She slams on the door right in front. And then after she just walked in, and then she turns to old Bob and said, "Oh Bob, it seems that your son his vital signs is not doing very well." And then Lisa looks to you, Remo. Remo, we really need to find some people to actually head towards the field, at least to find the root, to find that flower that we need to at least reduce the pain and reduce the radiation sickness from them. Can you head over towards the commander? At least ask the field commander again, Remo. Lisa looks to you. Lisa, it's like her hair tied back, her nicely tied blonde hair, her small little glasses that like dangling on her neck, her doctor's uniform filled with blood and even radiation blood on her uniform itself as she looks to you like Remo. But then she turns, Remo, she said, head over to the field commander. Really, Remo, we really need people right now to actually pick up those flowers that we need from the field. If you could at least borrow borrow the APC. If you could drive there yourself, try to. Then Lisa actually like quickly leave your office and head towards the clinic to actually help and assist the sick and dying patient. What you want to do, Remo?
Piece of shit flower. God damn it.
On your head TV screen is like you have all these emotes coming out.
Yeah, I was trying to send messages, but I can't find the proper images. But whatever. His face is like it's like flashing like a very annoyed text expressions and things like that. Right, I'm going to that camera and give him peace of my mind. If I don't come back in at least a couple hours, then think I'm still yelling at him. Whatever.
Oh, Bob looks to you, Remo. I'm going to head over into the clinic, Remo. If you can at least get some good news from the field commander, I'll be with my son, Remo. They head over to the clinic.
This better have a good payout.
You scream. Like the other emote is like the angry emote.
Yeah, it's very.
Okay, the field commander is here, next to the bounty hunters guild, and also the explorers guild. This is none of your concern, the explorers guild. Your concern is to be with the field commander over here. Okay, while you actually head towards the field commander's office, meanwhile, wait, where are they? Okay, not here.
Yeah, at the bottom.
Not here. Okay, not here. Okay. Meanwhile, Logain and Ravin, you actually like head up slowly towards the office, and then you can see a sign outside this office and says Explorers Guild. But when you actually went up further ahead, you see a weapons merchant, and then after that, a sign outside this office that says Field Commander's Office and Bounty Hunters Guild. As you actually went in, you see there's already somebody inside the office talking to the people of the Bounty Hunters Guild. But as you are slowly walking further up, you hear somebody mumbling and cursing as he was slowly walking towards the field commander's office. And you can see like a TV screen for a head, mostly cybernetics on his head and perhaps even his arms. You're not too sure, but he's wearing some sort of black coat, black tie. Where's a nicely dressed person. You're not too sure whether he's a man or a her or an it.
I just say
But-
to the captain, who's agent? Who is the Agent Smith wannabe?
Can I hear this?
Yep. Of course you can hear it.
Right. He screams down the hall. Quiet, you! You have no sense of proper formal wear. And I have you know that this captain is finally made fabrics I ordered specifically to act as a bulletproof vest, doubling not only in social circumstances but in the battlefield. And look at this filthy mess right here.
Okay, I got it. Just say you ordered them because they look nice. Jeez, you didn't have to go full technical on me.
And you
Sorry.
didn't have to be such a poor.
Ravin, just come forward.
Ravin and Logain roll for insight on Remo, because you notice that on his TV screen ahead, you see a multiple symbols like angry symbol, sweat symbol, and so on.
I see that you're very expression.
Yes,
Expressful.
Ravin, you notice that this man wearing this black suit, he seems to be in some sort of distress. Obviously, you can see it because his expression is showing it. So when you guys roll insight on Remo, you guys get a +2 bonus
Oh, okay.
because his expression is showing it easily.
Oh, okay. And I'm like, that's a really cool helmet.
He's in distress, angry and distress. But Remo, you see these two people. When you look at them, they look like adventurers, espers. You think to yourself, bounty hunters and mercenaries. You don't see many mercenaries on Utopia. Not much. Most of them are mostly on this part, and very few are on the other side of the planet of Utopia.
And they look humble enough.
Yes. They look very trustworthy, though. If you roll for insight.
You'll get a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't get a 1. That's all.
Whoa.
All right.
First
Then-
20 of the day,
Remo,
boys!
Remo, when you saw them, this could be the answer to your dilemma. Because the field commander refused to give his troops to you to actually head out towards the outskirts, outside of Utopia, to actually retrieve that small roots of the problem that you're actually facing right now. And if you can actually ask these two to actually talk with you, to actually talk to the field commander, or perhaps even register themselves with the Bounty Hunters Guild, perhaps you can actually assist them in getting a job, and also at the same time they can assist you in getting that route.
Hmm. His expressions like go from like angry to like very angry. It's like, and they begin to like slow down, flashing. And then eventually it goes down to a simple smile as he calms the meter, and then he walks over to you with his cane tapping the floor. Say, you lot, you seem like a traveling bunch. Quite strong, I assume.
And I see you the same, since you're wearing the shield of the Kingsman.
Kingsman.
Hmm. Say, would you like to take on a job for me? He says while he's got his cane hooked on his shoulder, his elbow, and then as he's like rubbing his hands together, you know, like how those businessmen do. I've got a little bit of a job offer for you. I say warriors. That's the word. I assure you, it can be a good payout.
Because of the way you talk, Ravi has second thoughts. Anyway, he tell you this. How about you cover the job description?
Oh, simple. We just need to go and collect a couple of flowers and all and bring it back. It's all for the sake of some poor man's son that is currently dying right next to my office.
Simple enough. Location.
All right. Okay.
Well,
What can you offer?
Yeah. How much you're offering?
Login, please stay down.
I don't think it's offering. It's just that now Remo will just need to bring you to actually see the Bounty Hunters Guild. Then go to the field commander and talk to the field commander about if you can actually borrow the APC, Remo.
Oh, God, so many things. Right. About the offer, I will have to discuss that with a couple of individuals. God, how am I gonna do this?
Ravi, interrupt. Since you are a local here, why don't you guide us first? At the same time, tell us about it.
Out of character. Sorry, Alan, can you say that again, please? Because I couldn't hear it.
Alan, repeat, Alan.
I see you are a local. Since that case, guide us around and tell us about it.
Are you sure you want to take your leisurely time to go on a little tour around this beautiful planet, knowing there is maybe, I don't know, a couple of villagers so dying from radiation poisoning?
Excuse me?
Didn't I say I have a man's son dying right next to my office, which is a clinic, by the way. And my request to you would be able to help such, ill-fortuned individuals.
Then he talked to Login. It is like a good deal, but suspicious.
Okay, meanwhile, Remo, Ravin, and Logain, when you three were still busy talking outside the office of the field commander, but meanwhile in the Bounty Hunters Guild, Theros, you're talking to another Pelare in the office. This Pelare is one of the Bounty Hunters Guild recruiter on this planet. You see him actually looking at you, and then he speaks and said, Polaris, you are still one of us, but we still need you we still need you to be the one to carry the name of the Balare race in order to prove to the humans, to the Dundas, to the Ashen Force, to the Valna, and to the other races
Oh, the
That's-
other races.
that we are trustworthy. Hajimemashite, Torarasa. Yes, Belares are like cheapskate or bootleg Japanese.
Okay, anyway, Taurus, you're up. What's your response?
Okay, so when you crash landed on Utopia, you actually left that ruined ship in one part of Utopia itself. The reason is because if you were to stay any longer, pirates would have scavenged you for parts. But now, pirates have now controlled that location and most likely scavenging that crashed ship. When you were brought here to the Utopia base, the people, the field commander himself did not trust you until the bounty hunters guild, the Blare here, that also defected from his other home planet, see this as opportunity, see this as an opportunity for you to actually prove to these people that Blare race are trustworthy races. But not only that, you are trying to find a way how to actually make your energy body into an organic being. But the only way for you to do that is to actually travel the galaxy to find more information of all this derelict ship. But you cannot do so because you are only one person. But as the Blare commander actually looks to you, Dolaras, you must find a way in order to actually find a way to actually prove to these people that we are to be trustworthy. Do you hear that? Do you hear this one? Say something. Check your mic.
You guys hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm in a very, very heavy responsibility. Dang. So what am I gonna do now? I respond.
Respond!
I would like to understand that we are part of the Bounty Hunters Guild.
No, you are not part of the Bounty Hunters Guild. Not yet, of course. Because you are yet to register yourself under name. But a Belari race cannot register themselves as a bounty hunter, as a merchant, or even as an explorer. You would need to find somebody else in order to register you as an adventurer or as an Esper, Tolaras. You need to find an organic being that is willing to register themselves under the Bounty Hunters Guild. I will even give them a discount. You need to find these willing people. Perhaps they are right now outside the door for all I speak, but I do not know. Okay, Dolores, what you want to do?
Senpai, this is a heavy burden you give on me. Do you know of anyone that I can approach in the vicinity?
I suggest you walk around right now to see if there's any people that seems lost or do not know what to do.
Seems lost or do not know what to do. Damn, I'm gonna have to roll perception all the time. Very well, Senpai. I shall leave now to hunt for these people.
It feels
All
And
right.
the hunt begins.
It feels like an anime moment. They could be right outside the door, opens the door, turns to a random direction. Hey, I found them.
That's the random reaction. Nope, these are not the droids you are looking for.
Right. Okay. You see the Balari commander actually like salute you, he slam his chest, and then he bows his head, and then you do the same, you slam your left chest and you bow your head, and then you head out from the room. The moment you head out from this room, Dolores, you turn to your right and you see the officers. Mostly these officers are always in the base, but You also see two random people they've never seen before. Of course, you know the other one, the one with the black coat, Remo. You've known him maybe just like a few days because when you crashed, he did made some research on you. Remo, the moment you were busy talking to these two adventurers, these two Espers, the door from the Bounty Hunters Guild opened up, and then you see the Belare that crash landed on Utopia days ago. And you know for a fact that Belares, they are immune to radiation.
Hey, wait a second. You. God, what was your name?
Polaris.
Taurus. Yes, that's one. Right. I have a job offer for you, and this
Hey,
offer
Polaris.
says for this.
Dolores, you see Remo actually screaming at points at you. Dolores, roll for insight and roll for insight.
Both of
How-
us?
how do I-
or just him?
Yes, Dolores.
Oh, okay. Open your character sheet and then click on the word insight.
Under I.
It's not inside. Oh, there we go. Is that my roll? 21?
Yep.
Yep, that's my roll.
21. Okay, Remo. Okay, Dolores, you notice Remo, the son of this pharmaceutical company, quite major in most of the galactics though, but you only read about them. You never really seen them before in person. But you know this person is human. Remo is human, but he's cybernetically enhanced. Only on the face part though. But other than that, you see two Eldorai in front of you that doesn't seem to know what to do, or they look confused. They look very confused at this very moment. and you see Remo's face is like quite happy with the moment you actually step out. Okay, Remo, you call out to Tolerus. Tolerus, you heard Remo calling out to you.
Do I know the race of the others?
Eldorai, they are like space elves, in a way.
So one's a
Eldorai,
human, one's an Eldorai, and the other?
this is human. The other two, this is Eldorai and Eldorai or Eldori. Eldori. Doesn't matter how you spell it.
Oh, okay. So they're both
Let
Eldorai.
me be more specific. I'm a Luna Adorai. Logan is a Solar.
Yeah, Luna and Solar, two Eldorai, but different types also, different races.
Ah, okay. But I
It's
do
just
know
like
this,
your-
right?
It's just like your Hakka and one is Hokkien and something like that.
But my character does know this, right?
Yeah. Your character knows this.
He knows that much.
Of course, Tolaras know this because the Belare race, the whole Belare race whole purpose is to exterminate all races in the galaxy.
Yeah. Extreme.
So at this moment, Reno's character is
Okay, all right. Okay, Logain and Ravin, roll for insight with disadvantage the moment you see Tolaras coming out from the room.
Okay. I just simply my
Five,
hand is on my
seven.
handgun.
Okay, you were actually preparing to remove your handgun to actually point at this Belare race. They just came out, but the moment you're about to actually take your gun and probably point at him, Remo already started saying "Tolerus" in the distance. Okay,
You there.
now I'm gonna give. Okay, Remo, to you, roleplay, please.
Doris. Oh yeah, that's your name. Right. Now I see you. Just wait there. You two, hands off. Right. Doris. How goes things? Would you like to offer a job that could possibly save many lives? You know, the good for all human life. and all that.
I look at the TV screen and I go, do I know you by name? Wait, sorry, character. Do I know Remo by name, or does he know my name and I don't know his?
Well,
He
I mean,
knows
we could just
you.
try to-
Oh, so
He
we
knows
know each
you.
other.
Yeah, but not very close.
Okay. So I look at him and go, my favorite flat screen TV.
Jokes.
The most awkward thing you could say. My favorite flat screen TV.
I've heard. Well, thank you for that. That's nothing compared to what I heard.
I'm a Balare learning how to be friendly with people, so I'm trying to crack jokes all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
At the expense of what might be a awkward jab at people.
Now shut up and listen, you a bunch of bolts. Right. I have a job for you and thanks to the other two and you lot. And it involves quite a strenuous mission, maybe involves some radiation and all that, but the clinic by my office requires some medical supplies to deal with radiation poisoning. Fortunately, and he yells this out loud, so that the commander can hear. That dumbass of a commander won't offer any troops to assist me. So I am now left with you, wonderful, and what I hope to be very capable. How I say? What's a word that's not
Group
rude?
of
Yes, acquaintances.
Coitus? What?
Acquaintances.
Oh, okay.
Coitus, not coitus. Coitus is different. DM, don't go there.
Okay.
Now, what do you say?
Nothing less is expected from my favorite flat screen TV. A favor for a favor, then. I am trying to get myself more acquainted with my senpai.
I can't comment. Laura's voice sounds like he's actually Japanese, but not Japanese. Oh, it's very convincing.
Yes. Okay, continue. Remo and Dolores and Ravin and Logain.
Okay, for Ravin, because he don't understand what's going on, he go to inside the bounty hunter group, the office.
I just simply with my hand at my gun and say, "What does that thing is doing in here?" I know the war
Remo walks up.
is still raging, but we're not that desperate enough yet.
Remo walks up and places his shoulder on him.
Hold on. I meant to tell you, keep your mouth quiet and don't pull the gun. We are in the town.
Yeah.
He's
No. My hand is on my gun, but I haven't pulled it. I'm just making the obvious comments
Your hand on the gun.
The cowboy stance. You're making the cowboy stance.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
very-
yeah, exactly.
It's offensive to some people.
So
Yeah. Remo kind of walks up behind Logan and places his shoulder places his hand on the shoulder. Now, friend, don't try it.
okay.
What? Turn back. What?
Yes, Remo looking to you, Logain, and said, "Don't try it," because Remo knows the law of the planet. So don't take your firearms in the Alliance headquarters.
Logan, if you turn to see his face, his screen is full static for a brief moment, but then changes back to his neutral stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's go to the office. Hopefully, it's at, I don't know, Belarus or whatever it was. We can have whatever paperwork to help do whatever things you need. I don't know.
Okay. I just go to bypassing this unknown character and follow the captain and just stand at the door, at the wall.
Okay. All right, Dolores. Dolores, it seems that you don't really have to do much. It seems that these two confused adventurers seem to be walking inside the Bounty Hunters Guild without even you asking them to.
Is Reno going in as well?
Yep, Remo's going in.
Okay. So I'll just step inside and proclaim, "Senpai, I have found organic matter."
Oh, that is very fast. Wow.
This is turning a very fun session. Very nice.
Yeah.
He's-
Ravin, you're confused.
Ravin, you look confused. The moment you see the person behind the desk of the Bounty Hunters Guild looking at this other Belare saying, "Oh, that is very fast of you to find people. Oh, I really underestimate your ability, Dolores. You are indeed a man of your word."
Well, he isn't exactly much of a man. However, we did manage to, pass by each other when I was coincidentally needing some hired hand to, I don't know, maybe save a couple of human lives.
What
Oh.
Now, let's
are
talk
you
business.
talking about?
Senpai, I hear them saying they need to save human lives. Human lives are important for our cause.
Yes. Oh, and then after that, you see the Belare from the Bounty Hunters Guild look at you, Remo, and he said, "Ah, Remo, it seems that fate had bring you here. You saved Tolaras from the crash, and now Tolaras bring you, and now you and Tolaras bringing in these two people to join the Bounty Hunters Guild. I do know you put up a mission here for other Espers to actually pick up a mission to actually help you. But now they are here. Perhaps they can register with the Bounty Hunters Guild and take the mission that you propose."
Yes, truly a twist of fate. Did I say? Nah, whatever. Who cares? Now about payment.
Ah, yes. And then he looks to you, Ravin, and he said, you, and then pulls and looks at Logan. You are you? Who is the commander here? I saw the shuttle landed earlier on. So who is the person that leads this group?
I point to the person in front of me. I'm like, Captain Ravin, at your service. And I'm like, stand attention.
Let me check here. He checks his monitor. Captain Ravin. There are so many Ravins in the galaxy. Ravin Sectoid Dunlef, captain of the Bravado, under loan by the Zaibatsu Corporation, and Espas. Okay. It seems that you came from the ice planet. You had one mission. Good. Since that you are here brought by Tolaras and Remo, usually the fee is to register is 1,000 cubal. But for you and your crew,
Senpai, you promised me to give them discounts, Senpai.
Discounts?
and then he looks to you, Dolores, and said,
Yes.
then I will register you and your crew, Captain Ravin, with only 500 cubal.
Senpai, we must set a good example, Senpai.
Roll for persuasion, Dolores. Then after that, you notice that the Belare with his helm, look around, he rubs his metal chin. Yes, okay. Then for this, I will let you register for 250 cubals. Okay, Ravin, what do you say?
Ravin is down for. Then after all the debate, Ravin suddenly voiced out. I know. What's going on?
I look at Remo. A favor for a favor. That is what you TV people say. Yes?
Well, I'm not exactly TV people, but yes, you scratch my back, I scratch yours.
Hey, back scratching.
Ravin put his hand up. First thing, I'm here to register, yes, but I don't think I know both of you two. Yes, Remo, he haven't introduced himself, but I know he's a Liga after your station. But I don't think I know you two. Remo was talking to me something, but it doesn't get through.
Ah. Right. Well,
You don't give an introduction. Yes. No
yes.
introduction at all.
Sorry, I was quite in a bit of a rush. Now, if you allow me, he sort of like bends bows down a bit and says, "My name is Remoliard Yelmibird, or just simply call me Remo. I am the head chief of the Kane office, a subsidiary of Failure Lab. We act as a sort of, how I say, extension to the medical facilities of the main company. However, business is quite pissing me off recently.
Ravin crossed his arm. Then he said, "Nice to meet you, Remo. So about the this and that, you haven't even explained anything. And then suddenly, I believe your name is Tolerus. Suddenly you say I'm registered, that which I don't even know what's going on. It can become as possible.
You see. Do I know his name yet?
No, they haven't introduced themselves to you yet.
But you know your captain will say, "Oh, Ravin. But you know that."
Hang on. One moment, please.
A few moments later.
Another moment later.
Yes. Mr. Hole beside wall. I am very proud to be in the presence of organic matter. It is my life purpose and goal to seek methods of salvation for organic matter, as well as to gain enlightenment by becoming one with organic matter.
You talk as if, you know, you do realize what's happening in the galaxy. Your kind is waging war on the other side of the galaxy to exterminate all life in existence.
Ravin, hold Logain down. Logain, think for a while. Because of them, that's why we have work.
As you wish, Captain.
Then, Captain, Herbert, can I roll for xenobiology for understanding what's organic matter?
You don't have to. It's common sense.
There is organic matter.
You are organic matter. You are organic.
But you say matter.
Matter is part of the structure of your body.
Basically, the word organic matter, anything made of flesh and blood, or anything has flesh and blood.
MATTER.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anything and everything made of, you know, flesh and blood.
I until metal, bursy.
Oh, metal. No. Organic metal. No.
Yes, I always heard until you say organic matter. I say, huh? That's why I was confused. Okay, we can proceed. Then okay. So Ravin then crossed his arm again. Okay, organic matter. And what it got to do with us? Ravin pointing him and in.
The things that are soft and squishy. Hey, you forgot to add, and can occasionally be hard.
Bruh, are we doing this actually? Are we doing this? Oh boy, this is good.
Well, bones are organic. Not entirely sure.
Okay,
So-
just let me
So
share
when
I as a player, what is his standpoint currently? Two buggers suddenly come out, talk something. I mean, don't feel connected. He go to the office. Suddenly he say, "Yes, I want to register." What going on?
Yeah. So my character, after hearing that from Ravin, says this, right? Logain exclaimed that my species is at war with the rest of the world on the other side of the universe, right?
Mm-hmm.
He says that in character, right?
Yeah. I say that in character.
Okay, so my character goes this. My character says, "Yes, organic matter. I understand that us energy beings are being very, very rude on the other side of the universe because they do not understand the beauty that organic matter holds in the ability to understand and experience life. As my senpai aptly put it, we are trying to right this wrong and explain to everybody that we mean you no harm. For if I would mean you harm. All I had to do was to step out of my suit.
You do that, you also die. But they also die.
A true Japanese kamikaze. A true Japanese.
Oh, it was supposed to sound like a flasher, but yeah, it didn't really come out that way.
Mhm.
Define flasher. Ah, okay. In summary, currently Ravin want an explanation what is going on. I just tell you like this.
Oh, yeah, my character's going like, I'm trying to learn more about life, and I didn't know why the rest of my people are trying to go rape other people or destroy other people because they do not understand the beauty which is life. I came from a planet where everything is beautiful and bountiful and alive, and everything that's not alive is dead. So I want to have life, right? So, but I do not know how to speak to most people because I am stuck on my own for so long.
Okay, understood. Then he talked to the so-called senpai. So I'm here to register as a bounty hunter to get some quest or work until these two come in.
Senpai, he wishes to register. So may I be part of this register process?
You see your senpai rubbing his metal chin again. Tola-san. Seems that you are part of the race that we are trying very hard to make peace with the other alliance. I believe I am very lucky here to be standing behind this desk to give people such as themselves, he points to Ravin and Logain, there's like particular bounties and missions that they can overtake. However, judging by my records, a number of other Espers have perished in the field, to other parts of Utopia. But then he turns to Ravin, but I don't think this task is good for you yet, Captain Ravin, because at the moment, you need a full party of players in order to take this mission. But for now, I will let you take this one. And he turns to Dolores. No, as long as Captain Ravin register as a bounty hunter with the guild, then every other bounty hunter guild will see them as part of the guild themselves. But you will need to follow Captain Ravin and the others in order to fulfill your own quests, Dolores.
Does that mean, Senpai, Ravin will be part of me and I have to be part of Mr. Ravin?
Why?
Whoa!
Yes, Dolores. It's like when two organic matter meet, when two become one.
I just simply.
You are now a part of Ravin,
Wait.
and Ravin be a part of you.
Very much.
Well, I basically link to the captain and say, Captain, I never knew you could get pregnant from one of his people. And also, I'm not changing the diapers of your future children. Just saying.
Ravin just turned to Login. I think must be equipment because they're machine. They must be talking about equipment.
Right. Keep telling yourself that.
But of course, and then the Belare looks to you, Remo. I suggest that you should register these people very fast and very quick, Remo. From what I hear, that the people that is poisoned by this sudden radiation in the land, and also their colonists, is in need dire help. And I know for a fact that you need to have this route as soon as possible.
I know. I heard it plenty of times.
All right, okay, Ravin, to you.
Okay, Ravin registered as a member. A second question. Does this square related to this point to that Davy head Remo?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Ravin ponder for what? Okay, I don't mind doing the job.
Really?
It's the wait.
Okay, continue.
Sudden pause.
No, Ravin
Alan?
asked. No, Ravin asked. He don't mind taking up the job. The each question is what is the offer? It means the pay or
Of course,
anything.
Bounty Hunter Guild, they have a pay. The pay for this is 5,000 cubal. You see the contract. But there are also other missions also being given by the Bounty Hunters Guild. But you better write this down, though, that you need to actually travel to the outskirts. And after that, then get this route. So the money will be paid to you upon completion. Depending on the number of routes being taken, it's not just one route. You have to at least collect 10 of them.
Okay. Then is there any needed equipment or whatever? Because I heard you say something called radiation.
No, yes, radiation, but not there. They just need to pick up the routes first. So right now, the only thing we need to, in order to actually get the routes successfully, is using xenobiology.
But I believe my opinion, one of them is a biologist. The more the better.
Okay, all right. So you registered 250 cubals you have to cut off. Okay.
You at the end game you tell me total how many end game? Because just now you say what 15, then they come, then they go, wow, 30 already. Because Eastern
Okay.
also, Eastern they also go come right.
It's like, yep.
Since we using a share coffer.
All right. Okay. Next, what you guys want to do?
Okay, so after register, accept the quest. Next, you go to shopping for equipment, spaceship. Or
Okay.
where's X guard?
That is a mech bay. He told you already.
Okay. So go over.
Right. Then you better move yourself to the edge of the map.
Okay. Then at the meantime, you tell Remo and Tolaris, if you are joining, which I don't know why, you can pack up, then head to the shuttle.
Okay. Dolores can also roleplay with you while you're walking towards the mech bay one. Okay, Remo, how about you?
Well, Rainbow's gonna go to the commander to yell at him to give him the APC.
All right. Okay. All of that's done. You head over towards the field commander, and then you told him the field about. You managed to actually register yourself and the others in the Bounty Hunters Guild. This is the field commander over here. The field commander looks to you and they said, "Yes, Remo. We can actually hear you talking from the other side of the wall."
Wow, the wall is thin.
Mm-hmm.
Can I follow Remo?
Of course you can.
I wanna follow Remo and find an opportunity to ask him what he thinks of the other two organic matter.
Well, Commander, if you heard what we told you, all probably be expecting what I am here for.
Okay, you stand next to the commander. Commander looks to you. Yes. I do understand that you actually will want to actually borrow the
I'm in the middle of a call. Sorry.
Okay. And then after that, but you have to make sure that you bring back the military APC intact. Do you have a proper driver?
God damn it. Semantics. Can't you just give me a soldier I can at least know how to drive?
Oh, we cannot, Remo. You understand the situation. The Balare, he turns to Tolarus, the Balare race could attack us at any time. Not only that, we also have to contend with the pirate raiders. The pirate raiders now is at the very moment scavenging the ruined derelict ship that Tolarus came in from. If they are able to actually find some unknown tech from inside the derelict ship and able to use it and attack our base, we need every man here. And now, I am getting my technicians, my best engineers, my best mechanics to repair the mechas in the mech bay. I suggest you should get the toxic medicine from the lands itself, and actually create some sort of concoction or some potion. The field commander looks to you, so that our men, our people, the people of this base will be able to actually counteract any radiation sickness that the Belari actually throw at us, or any pirate raiders actually throw at us. But I do not believe that this radiation is caused by the Belari race. We believe that it was actually created by the Prometheans. But this is just speculations. Right now, at this very moment, the Prometheans are not our friends, but they could be waiting at the sidelines, waiting for an opportunity to attack us when we least suspect it. But I cannot give you any men, but I will give you the APC. You may need to look for some other Espers that you can hire to drive the APC for you.
Fine. It's such a pain in the ass. Right. I guess I'm gonna go
Now
outside.
we know.
Those group, they have the driver.
Now you don't have to look for inside. Now you actually need to go to Ravin and Logain and ask them, are they able to actually drive an APC? But they told you that they're heading towards the mech bay.
I need to find where the mech bay is because the map's so big.
All right. So what do you do? What do you and Tolerance want to do? Head towards the mech bay, or you head towards the center?
What was the other option?
Do you head back towards your medical bay, or do you go look for Ravin and Logain and ask them if do they have any capable pilot?
Wait. Tolaris. Wait, is Tolaris?
Tolerus.
Tolaris.
Tolerance will follow you, of course.
Well, because he said Remo's gonna ask him if he could go off and ask them if they have ask Logan and Ravin if they have a driver while I go back to the office.
Mm-hmm. Of course, he will actually agree, and after that, he just said that he will go head towards the mech bay. And then you head back towards your office to look at the situation and to look at the patient. They're still alive, of course. Okay. Meanwhile, in the mech bay. Okay, X-Guard. You took the lift down from the mechanical structure itself, and then head down towards underground of the mech bay.
Oh, alright.
Okay, X-Guard, just to tell you, this site is the community center and also repair center for vehicles. Here is the matrix section for people to jack into the matrix against other matrix people around the galaxy. And here is the weapon section for the mechas. And here is the lift that goes down to the mech section, where your ship is being repaired currently.
Yeah, I'm heading to the next section. I need to ask how much is the cost.
You take the lift down. Then you see a number of mechas which are being repaired. Okay, when you head towards your ship, you can see the welding torch from underneath your ship itself, behind the engines, because your engine was actually damaged, and the wings was actually crippled, and your cockpit actually a number of holes in it. That's the reason is because when you face against the unknown assailant that attacked you and your crew earlier on, you couldn't even face him, and he actually totaled up your mech. But he didn't kill you, giving you a chance to survive, thinking and saying to you that perhaps one day you could return the favor to him. But judging by the insignia on the person's mecha when you first saw it, you're unsure though. But you can actually roll for it.
Let me roll for it. What's
Okay,
under it?
you can roll for lore.
Lore, where are you? Oh, thank you. Doesn't show. Okay, that's weird. I click on it, but it doesn't show. Oh, okay. Wait. Submit. Oh, second attempt of the day. Nice.
Okay. The mech pilot that actually attacked your crew on this ship when you're actually trying to actually land, and actually crippled your ship completely, as you actually now it's just a wreck on the planet itself, most probably covered by snow right now. But the pilot, that mech pilot that actually fought you, was actually known as it was actually known as the Lightning Count, the Fleet Fletcher.
Oh god, man.
Fleet Fletcher.
Yes, you may need to write that down.
Yeah, I'm writing it down.
I'll give you the correct spelling of the name. Give me a moment. I'll give you.
Okay, as you head to the back of the engine, you can see the welding torch. You can see the legs coming out. You can only see the person's leg underneath the ship itself, underneath your plane. What do you do?
Excuse me. Are you the one repairing my ship?
You see the person actually coming out, standing up, and then after that, then slowly looks to you, and then after that, then you notice that she's very young and quite short. Actually, I slowly look at you, Esgar, and then she like said in a cute voice, like, yes.
Oh. Didn't expect a young girl to be fixing my mech, but it's interesting.
And then she said, well, your ship is actually quite unique. Promethean build, she said. I find it actually quite intriguing. Actually, repairing a Promethean ship. There's not many Prometheans out here that's willing to land at our planet to actually get the ship repaired, she said. And then you must be the pilot.
Pilot and only survivor.
And like, only survivor. Well, a pity, your team. But, the engines busted up, the wings a bit damaged, the cockpit session needs to be changed. Judging by the damage and the extent of this, because I'm the only one looking into the extent of this damage of this mecha itself. Well, we haven't really started yet, because we're unsure whether you're actually able to actually pay for the damages. The local cannon seems to be okay, but other than that, the mechanical transformation and everything seems to be all right. However, just that the hull points is not going to make you survive long in space or anything if you were to go against pirate raiders or any Baral race or anything actually. She just tells you.
So me surviving that lightning count was dumb luck.
Yes. Lightning count? She like, you face against the lightning count and you survive? She raised an eyebrow.
I pretty much just say this. Yes.
Huh. You notice this young girl holding her wrench and her blowtorch like, I'm surprised that he actually let you live. The lightning count is a mercenary working for the most highest paid bidder. He would even work for the Baral race if they were actually willing to give him the money.
But for now, he's my nemesis.
Hopefully. But you need to get this ship fixed if you want to face him again. But I don't think you can face him alone. Alone is quite dangerous. Even if you're an ace pilot, it's gonna be a complete different thing. But let's look at the extent of the damage.
That's what I'm here about, actually.
Then after that, he said, well, are you really good in mechanical skills? If you're good, then perhaps you can actually assist me.
I'm not that good, actually. But I am good at lifting stuff.
Well, we're not looking for people that are good in lifting stuff. Well, do you know anybody that's good in mechanical stuff?
I can ask some of my friends to help with this.
Why don't you lift her up?
You're not there, Logain. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm saying this as a player.
Forgive my rudeness. My name's X-Guard. What's yours?
Here we go.
My name's Marie. 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 Not Maria. Not Marry, Mary, but Marie.
Furry. Alright.
Well, if you want to sell off your ship, we are actually looking for parts from at least Promethean steel. Then perhaps if you have enough money, you can buy off the other scrap mechas that we have here to replace it with.
No. I am not selling my ship. It's a relic of my people.
Well, we do have an old Veritech. It's like there, pointing at the blue Veritech and the other white Veritech. They're quite old, but quite reasonable, but not as good as yours, of course.
Just tell me how much, then I'll try to find some ways to get it fixed. Along with your help, of course.
Oh, well, let me see. Damage, extend, everything. Total cost. Okay, well, you did lose half the hull points for the ship. In order to actually repair the wings, do you want to add anything else like missiles or any other additional weapons?
No. Just fixing it up first. I'm content with my current loadout.
Man,
Okay, let me calculate the extent of the damage and the number of days needed to actually repair the ship. That would be a total of 660 credits. No, 660 rubles, she said.
Oh. Okay, that's a good price. That's a good price. I'm not gonna lie, that's a good price. If only I had access to my family's wealth, which I'm not gonna use because they might kill me or worse.
So, do you think you can actually pay for the extent of the damage?
I think I can. I'm willing to help any way I can.
Well, if you want to learn, well, you can, but if you're not good in any mechanical skills whatsoever, you're just going to slow us down.
I'm willing to learn, that's for sure. Anything for my partner. Shut up.
Well, for extend the pay and for the repairs, well, it's going to be, this ship is going to be here for the next 6 days. Are you going to be here for the next 6 days?
Pretty sure.
Well, you better tell your crew member if you're going to be staying here for the next 6 days.
Alright, I'll tell them. Thanks again, Mary.
Alright. Marie actually they went underneath your plane, and then after that she slid underneath it, and then gone, and you can hear the welding sound again. But meanwhile, Logain, Tolerus, and where's Tolerus? Logain and Ravin. Let me drag Tolerus out.
And don't forget Remo.
No, Remo is not here.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Tolerus, Ravin, and Logain. Okay.
Sorry,
Ravin.
what was that I missed?
Okay.
How much?
Okay, Ravin and Tolerus. And Ravin, Tolerus, and Logain, you're now at the Mac Bay, the Mac hangar area. Okay, Ravin, what do you want to do?
First look for the receptionist or something, to someone to guide me around.
No receptionist here.
Just
Looks like I need to
tell
sell
them
more.
for a bit, and I'll get back to you guys once I clear this call.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Okay. Okay, Ravin, Logain.
Okay,
So
since here seems like more crowded, I can't here see anyone I can talk to. And who? Toris here. Solaris.
Tolerus is Tolerus.
Tolerus.
Yeah, his name is there. You can see the name. Only Layal C is using his real name. That's why she changed it to Remo, so at least you guys won't get confused. Tolerus is there. He's talking to you all Tolerance is like saying that what was the is anybody in the group able to drive an APC?
Captain, should we, walk around, get familiar with this place, the mecha hangar?
Eh,
Again, what do you do?
how do you put your name under your character?
That's only the
In
DM
top
can
right, the settings. No, in
Oh.
the top right in the settings, you see like the gear,
The gear setting. Yes.
and then there's the display name that you can change.
Oh, okay.
Wait, where is the display name?
Click on the cog button.
Uh-huh. I am on the cogwheel, and I see the display name. It's only for the
Yeah, you can text it. You can change it.
I thought the display name is only for the the Logain part, not the thing.
Yes, you can see now. You can see everybody's name. Okay, Logan, what do you do?
I just tell the captain that we should go and check the mecha hangar. Like, just walk around basically.
Okay, then you go first.
Captain, how about we walk around the place, familiarize ourselves with this hangar. We might come down here later as customers.
Okay. You proceed first. I follow you.
Okay, I just, I walk outside, I turn right, turn left, and I'm like, I just turn left and say, let's go this way. As I walk around, and that's when I enter and I see the mecha weapons and rifles and weaponry.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I just
Rifles and weaponry, and then you can see the lift further ahead. They can actually go down, and then you can see the seller is like saying, "If see anything you like, weapons for the mechas and many more."
I don't.
Do you provide battleship
Well, what?
for spaceship?
Ship weapons? Yes, of course. What are you looking for?
Bravado. Then we will go through that. Then we will communicate that.
Well, if you got anything that you like, some weapons upgrade or anything upgrade to your ship, look me up.
Thank you. I take it contact and send to Lord.
Okay. All right. Okay, and then proceed. You guys want to go?
Let's go,
Get to see the lift down.
I go to the lift and I guide the captain to the lift so we can basically go down.
You know your way around. Interesting.
It had a big sign. I mean,
Yes.
that's about
Lift
it.
to the Mac Bay.
No,
Okay.
you sign, but you didn't ask for permission.
No, you can actually enter the lift anytime as customers.
Mm-hmm. Just drag your character downstairs since the elevator is, quote unquote, moved.
No, I go and take a drink. Wait, let me come back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Okay. Both you and Ravin actually went down, log in. You can see a number of mechs, Veritech fighters inside the hangar. You can see X-Guard repairing his ship with a blowtorch, spanners, and many more. And you can see another person underneath his ship. You're just not sure who is that person underneath his ship.
I just like
Is that X-Guard?
I just say a Veritech fighter. Haven't seen one of those in ages.
Is it? Then Ravin go towards X-Guard. X-Guard?
Mm. Oh, if it's Captain Ravin and the one called Logain.
Well, you two should be close to each other since you both are Cybermancers.
Yeah, that was my last name before, Captain.
No. But more interesting, what are you doing here? Whose ship is this?
This is my partner. My ship.
I admire the fact you want to fix it, but have you ever thought of, selling it as a piece of junk and buying a new one? Just saying.
I get to him in front and I punch him straight. No questions
Go for attack.
asked.
Roll
Yeah,
for-
you roll for
Dex.
just roll for attack. That's all. Melee.
It's 11, and he failed basically because my thing is higher than that.
Why?
Yeah.
You don't you roll?
Yeah, you tried to punch Logain. When we said that, it was like Asgard, but the Eldorite was just too fast for your fists.
Say that again, and the next time I'll aim for your guts.
Wait, Zaf. You should roll for attack, not that strength.
Oh, okay. Then let me add
No,
that.
never mind. You use this score. What's your strength modifier?
Plus 2?
It's already added. It's already added.
No, what's
Oh,
your strength?
No, I just add the proficiency only.
Yes,
okay.
correct.
Plus 2. So
It's 13. Still 13.
No. His strength modifier is already added to the 11. It's 9 plus 2.
No, plus in proficiency.
oh, that one I haven't. So it's plus 2, so it's 13.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, okay. In that case, you basically hit if it's 13.
Yeah.
I punch his face. No question asked.
Okay.
Then I glare at his
The moment
face.
you said, Logain, the moment you said you should sell this, immediately like Asgard turned and punched you in the face. You got hit. Okay.
Ravin
And
face
after that, yeah, and then after that, apparently Asgard loved his ship too much. Also because it got sentimental value because his team was killed. To actually bring.
He never told us about that.
He never told you because he's not close to you.
Yeah, no, and also the rest of us, like including the captain.
Excuse
Yeah.
me, we only stay for one day. You think you can tell everyone? You haven't even
Yeah,
get
no,
close.
that doesn't make sense.
Mm.
And he was trying to tell us this now.
And then you say scrap it. He got very, pissed off.
Oh, it's not scrap it. It's later because important thing to talk. That's why.
Okay.
What is it, Captain? Is it something important?
No, just want to know what's your status because we'll be leaving soon.
Where? And are we still staying on the planet?
Reason for is this partner of yours, this beautiful one.
This was the first haul me and my former crew got it, and they gave it to me as a present.
He is more than just a partner, I see.
And I need about 660 cubal, and I need to stay here for 6 days for the mechanic to finish repairing it.
Between this and the 1,000 cubles to register with the Merchant Guild, we're already stretching our finances very thin, Captain. We're gonna have to choose between the Merchant's
Excuse
Guild.
me. You think for a while now, you just repair, you get a machine and a pilot. Compare, you just get a new machine and 1K plus. Which you choose?
Okay, I see your point.
Before we continue, Captain, have you read my contract?
I see your contract and I feel it's a bit, how to say, loose. I would like to add more things for our own benefit, both of us.
Like what?
I will not lie to you, and you will not lie to me. You're bound to me. Not, or should I say bravado, not to Ajinomoto.
Only
What's
to
your
you.
stand on this?
Like that, I accept. You have integrity.
Yes, I always agree. I always think of things as win-win situation.
In that case, just sign the contract, and I'll be under your command. Only you, and if you need any answers from me, if I can provide them, I'll provide them.
Wonderful. I shall add one more. It's not within the contract. As the Bravado family, welcome to Bravado. And such, as a good welcome, I shall provide you for the repair fee.
Let me roll for wisdom save.
One. Breakdown.
I got 12.
No, 12 is okay. 12 is considered a pass.
Yeah, standard.
Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. Oh, by the way, I technically made a new friend, the mechanic, Harry.
Ah, I believe she's quite a beautiful woman there.
He's
You
under
can't,
the.
you can't see her because her feet is underneath the ship repairing the
sorry.
damaged hull.
I point to her feet. It's like,
Oh, okay. I didn't. I thought she come out already. Sorry.
no. Yeah,
Okay.
but
What you guys will do? Because X-Guard didn't call her out, so she won't come out.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
before that, would you like to meet her? Maybe you get more information about Max or anything.
I shall leave it to her and you alone because I have more pressing matter to attend to.
That'll be what would that be? I'm officially under you. For now, I'll take orders from you, and not Mr. who just say so my sentimental jet too.
Hey,
No. He was just emotional
hey,
in the wrong direction.
Captain. I mean, I just mentioned the truth. That's all. Not my fault.
Yes,
Some people don't like it.
No, I can't deny that if you have something not usable, you sell. But emotions, sentimental is different than value.
Okay. So,
Okay, just for your info, only because he's from his background is scholar, so he study a lot, including psychologist.
yeah.
When you're ready, you can contact us via lore when you want to return.
I got nothing else to contribute here. Might as well be with you, and hopefully, Mr. Logain has much more brain cells than a Turnock.
Please, he was just offended because we just met a Balerian. That's why he was quite unstable.
Let me roll for Xeno for that.
You know what? Because we are in war.
Yeah, I know.
You failed your xenobiology even though the DC is 5.
Yeah, by one. I'm gonna say this. What's a Balerian?
Oh God.
Ravin,
You know Balerian. You know a Balerian, but you just don't know them so well to the point of their psychology, their body structure, and so on. They're just people that you point, shoot, click, and kill. That's it.
Or better yet, capture, punch to death, kill, repeat step.
Yes. Okay. What the
Ravin put
three of
his
you
hand
gonna do?
He just said, "That thing is a living machine." That's all.
A living
A,
thing.
a machine looks like humanoid, 2 hand, 2 leg, and a head, and can think for themselves.
You forgot the part where they want to kill all living, breathing being, including everything
That's
that's practically breathes
mind.
air.
Mind tell you. Ravin used the mind to talk to you. That is too much information.
Let me roll for wisdom for this. Like, what do you mean by that?
The less info, the less understanding.
What do you mean by that?
Even DC5 also fail. Please.
Where were you during these past few years? There's a war raging on the other side of the galaxy with, them wanting to practically enslave the galaxy.
School and fighting a bloody ass star patcher.
Well, there's currently an ongoing war between the Baral race and everything that breathes oxygen, or has a flesh and blood, or everything in between. It's
Regardless,
either
if the captain says we can trust him, we can trust him. Or it. I don't know what you call it.
it's an it actually. They
fine.
don't. Yeah.
Ravin hold both on their shoulder. Okay, calm down. We have other place to go. We lack of time. If can, I do not want to stay here. It's too expensive to dock here.
Mm-hmm. We gotta go.
And now that
I'll be here regardless, doing probably odd jobs while you guys go back to the ship.
But of course, we'll do. And we will keep in touch. Anything you can rely to lore.
Alright.
Okay.
So where to next, Captain?
You following?
Yes, I don't want to impede Mary's progress on my ship's repair.
Well, you can take your time to talk with your friend here first. Then you meet up us with a bounty hunter office outside.
All right then. I'll meet you in about 2 hours or so.
Okay. Now Ravin go back to the to find Remu. So whether you want to depart or not.
I follow you. So that means we should just drag ourselves to the elevator, like to the big one.
Herbert, just side question. One mecha is how much?
Depending on what you want to buy.
Say a simple multi-purpose.
You mean just an empty mecha, right?
Yeah, multi-purpose. It means unarmored. It means you can do work, you can do repair. A simple one.
Oh. No, if it's gonna be like that, it's gonna be very, very expensive. You have to be a very simple. There are three types of light mecha: light mecha, medium mecha, heavy mecha. Let's go to the cheapest one. Light mechas. The one you're looking at right now are light mechas. Light mechas. Let's just say light mechas cost. They cost around. Let me see the price.
Even the cheapest I can guess also is 3K. That's also the cheapest and knockoff.
Okay, let me see.
I moved my character out already. Okay.
Okay. Okay. They don't put the price here. The price is in the other book.
No, I think the price is up to the DM because how to say, it's also depend on functionality and everything also.
No, if it's just a simple mech, they can still go to space because all mechs are multi-purpose. Space, ground, sea. It just depends on what you equip them with, what type of engine that you want to equip them with, what type of weapon you want to equip them with, and many more. You can actually sell off your because I think you're not mistaken, the ship that you're currently on right now costs about 30,000 cubics. 30,000 cubics. Yeah, the current ship that you're actually in right now costs about 30,000 cubics. 30,000 cubics. So if your heavy freighter costs about 30,000, a light mecha with no weapons whatsoever, it costs around 6,500 cubics.
Still in the acceptable point. Yeah, my calculation is correct. 3K is the knockoff.
Yeah, 3K is a ball, no legs, no arm.
Hey, also good.
It's a ball.
The
Literal ball.
Earth Defense Force that ball.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So yeah.
Yes, you can actually buy a ball. There is actually one for sale. But anyway, all of you actually after ending all that, you all actually head towards Remo's office.
Yes.
Hey, Zaf. I buy 2 of the balls to repair the ship. Then I can say Bravado have 2 balls.
And then why? Why? Just why?
Put at the side,
Because
Yeah.
it's you
put at
know,
the side of the ship.
it's a punchline. It's a punchline. That's why. So we can say we have balls.
Of steel, literally.
That's why I said, sell your beloved ancient heritage, so we can buy balls and we can brag that we say we have balls.
As both player and character, no, but as ex-god, fuck you and your fucking nebulous stupidity.
Don't worry, accidents do happen. Eventually, you'll be forced into selling it because you're a husband.
No.
As a husband, you are not allowed to keep mechas in the house.
What? Ravin, Exgard, and Logain, and Tolerus. Okay, Remo, you see the rest of the Espers. After they're done with their business, Tolerus brought them over towards your office. And then after that, they sat down on the chair, and Remo, you look at them. You do have an APC, but you need to ask them who is at least have basic driving skills in driving an APC. So Remo, now to you.
Hold on, actually, let me. No, it's
Oh, but can I use Roach character as a driver? It's no purpose already.
No, But I need to give you the NPC already because they are still character. Because they should be under the NPC character sheet, not player character sheet.
Hmm. That one after game we decide after game.
Yep. Okay, Remo, go ahead.
As we enter the Remo office, Ravin want to know more info of the target location. What to prepare?
All right. Well, so first off, can any of you guys drive?
I can if I want to.
Ravin point, I can drive a simple shuttle.
How about an APC?
I'm supposed to be able to drive. I just haven't decided what am I supposed to be able to drive.
In the meantime, Ravin contact Law. Do we have any person who can drive? For more detail. Easter is a hunter. Is it?
No, you can't bring them. So what you guys want to do? Might as well, if you want to do it now.
I don't suppose.
If you don't want to do the mission, the quest, well, you can always role play until 4:30.
I don't know how to drive, but I think we should be able to manage it. I believe.
It's basic piloting skill.
Yeah, basic piloting. Yeah.
What's happening now anyway?
Looking
Sorry,
for a driver, basically. Well, let me check my piloting. Is it okay? Where is pilot?
Zaf will also check his piloting. No point having a mecha if your piloting skill sucks.
Acrobatics, stealth, performance.
Wait, pilot's under where actually? I don't see it.
Yeah, pilot is under where?
Pilot actually follows your dexterity.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
If
my
it's,
dexterity is just +1.
It's a +2 for me, so I'm able to pilot a car.
Oh, mine's a
basically.
+4.
Oh wow. That means you're the best driver. Best driver.
Yeah, it follows piloting maneuvers is pilot's proficiency score plus pilot's dexterity modifier.
Dex mod is 3.
Dex
Yeah.
mod is 4.
Yeah, who has the highest dex? They're the best driver. Simple as that.
But engineers have some bonus to driving. I remember reading that somewhere, but I'm not sure. So
Well, if you have a proficiency in basic piloting, is basic piloting, right? Yeah. Then you get like I think you should be better at driving than Remo is. Using the proficiency bonus.
Let me see. You're an engineer, right?
yeah,
Blah, blah, blah. You can choose from astrophysics, computers, insert law. Huh? It doesn't say so. Oh wait, vehicle proficiency.
I get vehicle proficiency for free.
Yeah, but you choose one. You have to choose.
Yeah, which is the problem. I haven't decided what vehicle to get because I don't know what vehicles are there in the game.
That's a lot.
First we go by category: land, sea, air, and space. There's 4 types.
Yep.
Also, the spaceships count as a expertise as well as a vehicle as well.
Yep.
I'll probably go for space though, because that will suit my backstory better.
Okay.
It's
So
either space
it's
or
all
land.
space. You have to choose.
So space it is then.
Alright, so you're proficient in spaceships or something to do with space.
Yeah. Where do you find it again? I can't see it in the textbook.
You just because I'm looking at page 71.
71.
Yeah, vehicle proficiency. You just say so.
Yeah, choose one artisan tool or vehicle proficiency. So yeah.
You choose vehicle proficiency.
Yeah, I definitely will take vehicle proficiency. Vehicle proficiency. Where is the... Regardless of track, a vehicle proficiency is required to properly operate any ships larger than a small starship. Any attempt to do so without proficient will suffer a disadvantage to ability checks made to operate the ship. So, it doesn't say anywhere about. Oh, okay. So, regardless of types of ships, you need a vehicle proficiency. It doesn't say anywhere that what vehicles can I be proficient in.
It's the area. It's the area. You have to choose the area.
Mhm.
As Alan said, there's ground, space.
There's
What
land,
else?
sea. There's land, sea, air, and
Yeah.
space.
You give a good subject. I try to look for that also. It's a
Vehicle
good subject.
proficiency, the only one I found is on page 189. So,
Wait, let me just temporarily. I can drive, and I believe X-Guard, even you, Captain, can drive.
Let the kitchen choose. All right.
Drive slowly, yes, but carefully, technically, I doubt I can.
Okay, we have the driver, and what's the next on the issue?
Well, the
It should
next
be doing.
thing is getting ready to move out. That's it.
Come again.
where are we going now?
Yes, we're heading out.
I don't know.
So, are you all ready to actually move out? Because the APC is just here waiting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Captain.
So,
Who's ready to move? It's just we need the correct people for correct place.
Mm-hmm. I'll handle the communication and the weapon, basic weapon systems, and the map.
There's no weapon system on the APC.
Oh, okay, but there is like stuff like GPS and comm, is it?
Also, of course.
Oh, okay. I'll just I'll just take the position of navigation and navigation and communication.
Okay, Logan's done. X-Guard?
What do you need me to do, Captain?
You can just follow along. The more hand, the better. The higher chance of survival. Just help for lookout for now.
Sure.
Okay.
I warn you, I might not be the brightest.
Okay, Ravin?
Ravin, just can proceed if everybody ready.
Okay, all right, Remo?
Yep.
Okay, Toler?
shall go where the knight is needed.
All right. Okay. Then move yourself to the APC.
In the meantime, just do I need to buy extra medical and supply?
You should.
Additional medical.
Honestly speaking, you should.
100 CU can buy how many medikit? Let's say when down this and that.
How many medikit you want to buy?
Like at least one.
Medikit. Medikit.
Medic!
First aid kit. Medikit is 50 cubles.
Okay, so we take one first. Additional, so that in case anybody who is bloody injured.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to buy a healing potion? 500 cubles. Yes. Treating magic potions is very expensive.
Not ready for that now.
Okay. Then medikit it is then.
And then a ration for backup in case we lock or somewhere.
Yeah, okay. Medikit only have 3 users, yeah? So 3 users only.
Okay.
Rations is one day ration. That's for one person only. 20 cubiles.
Can we buy like for ourselves?
No, it's under the one coffer, easier to manage.
Mm,
How many you wanna buy?
gig.
I'll take 5. One is what? 20?
20.
5 is 100.
I want to know how much thorium do I have?
Solarium is rechargeable, why?
No, because according to the book, engineers start with an amount of raw thorium.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much is that, and I'm not sure
No.
how to write that character sheet.
Solarium in a sense is a battery, but it can recharge after one night sleep, one long rest. Sorry.
So does that mean that the amount of thorium I'm carrying can charge up the entire spaceship?
Oh, spaceship have their own solarium.
Okay, not too sure how to write this down.
Okay. First, in this Esper Genesis, there's two kinds of energy: Esper and Solarium. Esper is more to internal living thing energy. Solarium is like a battery, which can recharge itself.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Zaf, how many rations you wanna buy just now?
5. I already deduct.
Okay.
100 cubicle. I already deduct from my own personal cubicle.
Okay.
How much
So-
is per ration again?
20.
And currently, Ravin is 41 actually.
Okay. Alan, I suggest you all look at the miscellaneous gear if you guys want to buy something, yeah? In the rule book, page 139.
Which one again?
Page 139.
Okay, found it.
Yeah. Remu, you have all the gear to collect those things, right? And
Remo.
don't expect me to buy the biosuit. I can't afford.
No, there's no radiation here for the time being. There is another mission where you really need to go for the radiation thing. Then we need a containment suit. The biosuit.
Does the APC have a storage card?
Should be.
Of course.
Okay, don't need. So I believe since he's a doctor, he has his own medical equipment, so Ravin don't need to take care, right?
He's
only
not a
take care
doctor.
of survival. Sorry?
He's not a doctor.
Hey, a doctor boy!
Eh? He's not a doctor?
No,
Yes,
he's not.
It's
He just
that
runs the
the family
clinic.
sells. It's just that the family sells medical stuff, medical equipment.
His family works for a medical pharmaceutical company.
Yes, but don't tell me medical knowledge, basic, I mean.
No,
It's like selling car, I don't know how to ride a car.
he's a businessman. He's
Oh,
not
it
a-
is something
he's not a
like that.
doctor.
It is something like that then.
Okay, because this is not roleplay, so Ravin going to take it as assumption. Since no one roleplay told him that, he thought, oh, your pharmacy, because by logic, you have to know your own product. How are you going to sell it? It's like I want to sell you a Mercedes. Why should I buy a Mercedes? It's luxurious, that's all.
Just because you sell the Mercedes doesn't mean you know how to make a Mercedes.
No, you have to know what it can work, how it works, at least a basic knowledge. You also know where's the clutch, this and that. So what I'm meaning is at least you know how the plant was collected, this and that.
That would be tool-specific knowledge, right? And if he is the son of the CEO, you won't be expecting him to know all these things, man. Especially like you can walk up to the son of Tan Sri Vincent Tan and he will not know how to make you a Starbucks.
why would he want to do Starbucks? I will ask him how to do business instead. Like, what is the future plan, this and that. That's his specialty. Their project planning is different thing. You have a basic of what you're selling. That's what you say. Anyway,
Studies of business, not medical stuff.
but do you know how to retrieve the roots? Later we go there, we have the correct tools, this and that.
Why is Tolerus and Logain at a different location?
Because I assumed, we're not gonna have that side chit chatter and we're just gonna head straight to the car.
That is not the APC that they're providing, sadly.
Oh, okay. I assume this is the APC.
Okay.
Yeah, because I never bothered in knowing. Okay. I thought, oh, okay, because nobody said,
Point out.
point out where is the APC.
I just assume that my character is supposed to follow Logain around.
Okay.
Okay, so I
But
assume you have-
Herbert, does that
Let's
mean I
make-
can
let's
have
make
infinite
progressive.
micro drones?
make the game progressive. Let's assume Remu know all the things what to do. Let's make it progressive for me. He know what to do. Just put it like this.
No, he doesn't. Literally, his medicine is not good. It's -1.
So what should we do?
You don't get my picture. You seem to miss something.
What?
Target location to retrieve roots. I do know how the roots look like, but do I know how to dig it out? If I do it wrongly, the root dead.
What?
I think I leave it to Herbert to explain. If not, I just make it simple. We just progress with the story only to make it simple. I actually trying to give road point one.
All right. Are you guys done?
Yeah.
Basically
Yeah, we're done.
speaking,
What I'm actually waiting for you all to be
what-
done.
what I'm trying to convey is that do you know how to find the root, take the root, cut the root, and harvest it like properly harvesting the damn thing.
It just pull from the ground. That's it. Like, we don't have to clean it or anything.
Yeah, later after you put the ground, then you scream.
How?
Okay, let's just look for your xenobiology role then. But as you all actually went into the APC and drove for about half a day, you come upon the forest itself of some ancient ruins. But you are not here to investigate some ancient ruins. The moment you actually arrive at the forest location itself, you actually went to an open clearing where you can see a number of ancient trees, which actually bears the fruits that might actually help those people that is actually sick with those radiation sickness. But okay, who was driving the vehicle?
Me, Tolaras, I assume.
Okay, all right. Roll for dexterity. Dexterity saves as well. All right, Tolerus. When you were driving the vehicle,
Wait. Can I assist him?
no, you cannot. Only one driver,
Oh.
and you are in communications. You are at communications.
Oh, okay. Oh, God, man. Oh.
Hey, Tolerus.
Roll
When
the
you were
dex.
driving the vehicle, you did not see that huge crack, that huge hole that you actually bumped into. And then after that, the moment you actually fell into that crevice itself, you damage the vehicle's engines, which actually knock everybody inside the APC itself. That sends everybody flying, hitting terminals, and so on. Okay, everybody inside the APC, roll for dexterity saving throw. Tolerus, roll for dexterity saving throw again with disadvantage.
Wait a minute. Should I roll for dexterity save or should I roll for vehicle proficiency?
Dexterity.
Okay.
You roll natural one, so much can be done. Exgar, Tolerus, Ravin. Okay, Tolerus, dexterity. Okay, Logain fail, Ravin fail. Those that roll below 15. Okay,
I should have declared I want to fasten my seatbelt.
roll Okay. D4, blah, blah, blah. Okay,
You know they have seatbelts.
roll D8 bludgeoning damage to yourself.
To who?
I got 3.
Oh, okay, not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Now, okay, Ravin, you receive 4 bludgeoning damage. Okay, X got 3 bludgeoning damage and Logain 4 bludgeoning damage. Alright. Okay. Now, with the vehicle damage, it'll take some time for you to actually repair. Now you need to actually spend some time. Who is going to repair the vehicle and who is going out to actually scout around and look for those ancient roots?
Let me check my...
It is still daytime, of course. Do not stay any longer than nighttime. If it's nighttime, those days actually from this planet, especially Remo, you know for a fact there is a creature known as the Bora Bora. Creature that actually stalks this land. They only come out at night, but extremely dangerous because they hunt in packs. With a vehicle damage, either you find a route and walk away on foot. However, if you do that and leave the APC alone, the field commander not going to be very happy, and you're not going to get paid.
That 19 on the mechanics should does the fixing.
It's a fail.
Ah,
Okay, this is 1 hour already. So Tolerus, you're going to spend 1 hour on the damage engine itself. Okay, Tolerus can't do anything for that 1 hour. Okay, F-Guard, Logain, Ravin, and Remo, what are you two going to do? What are you all going to do?
Ah!
Go searching for
Stupid
the
fucking
roots.
that's like the fuck up. Ah! Stupid shit.
Screaming in Nazis.
I'll just help Tolerus fix the vehicle.
My freaking head.
Okay, that's 1 success. Right, that's 1 hour for Logain and Tolerus. Okay, Ravin, X-Guard, and Remo. What do you three want to do? Okay, Ravin, you first.
Yes,
Remo, be in this situation, please proceed to search while the others repair. We need to be quick. Tolerus, you got the rig to drone ready, man, level 2? To scout.
Get it at level 1.
No, you got the drone, but it can scout, man, at level 1. I remember cannot yet.
I get the drones at level 1. I get the rig at level 2.
Eh?
He's an engineer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an engineer. He gets to do he gets the drone at level 1. The drones are technically part of him, so they can by law use his xenobiology.
Forging drone. What is he actually? Like a specific
There you go.
specialty. Because you can pay the limit contact with you rate all times, the change of creation, most of you can sense the direction, you can also distant. It's fantastic to call upon the rig. Okay, want some X slot. If your rig is going to be lost or destroyed, you can forge a new one. Bring
Oh,
along.
500 credits, 500 kilo.
The rig is just power supply. This is how I see it. Then you come out drones.
Okay, at first level, you remain in contact with your rig. Regardless of a distance, you can use your bonus action to expand a tech slot to call upon your rig to face. If your rig is terminals, this can be for during a long rest. Once a new rig is first, okay. It just says it just says general location. It doesn't say anything else. Oh my god, read. It's just a scouting thing. It doesn't do anything.
Where you read? I seeing page 71. I see micro drone.
72. All rig.
Okay, the rig cannot do or help you with the repairs or even pick up roots because you need to use your hands or any tools like shovels which you can actually get from the APC itself. Okay, moving on. Okay, Ravin, you first.
I already say I tell Remu to go and search, then I didn't know why he roleplay or not.
Okay. Micro drones. Each tree has a set of coin-sized spherical drones that engineer controls directly. Though not all the use drone is able to, they can multitask with engineer and produce effect at a distance. Okay. So it can do multitask. That's all I can say. I read the micro drone section now.
That's why I asked if I could use the micro drones to either assist me with the repairs or go hunt for roots. Yeah.
According to the book, it should allow you to multitask.
Mm-hmm.
It says so here.
But require bonus action.
But
Yes,
what,
it requires bonus action.
but what is the multitask? Scouting only.
Anything. It's never specified.
Anything, it doesn't.
It's never
It doesn't
specified.
specify.
Yeah.
It doesn't specify.
So if
I
Then
read
it's
it already.
so if he chose to use the drones to help him fix the engines, that just gives him advantage on his mechanics.
No,
Yep.
if the book doesn't say it give advantage, I will say no.
It just allow him to do a second task. That's all. That's all I'm going to take.
I will just say it will just give a bonus only.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Just asking because it's like I'm not sure how to interpret this. So let GM rule.
Okay.
It's okay. They just give the bonus to actually help you repair. But that's about it. Okay. Meaning that Logain was assisting you only, giving you the advantage for 1 hour while you two were unable to do anything. Okay, Remo was just standing there. Okay. X-Guard, what do you want to do? We got not much time left, okay?
Find the stupid thing.
Mhm.
Stupid root.
Okay. You need to go to tree or root to root. Roll for xenobiology.
I want to hear what it looks like, so here's a vague idea. Hey, 20. Wait, what?
It's 19.
Okay. All right. Okay. You went to one of the root, you pick it up, like, this must be the root that you're looking for.
I harvest it.
But that's just the root. But you also need to actually concoct it and so on. Which you will need to spend some time. Okay, you spend some time actually uprooting one root. You got one. Okay, Ravin, your turn.
Remu is offline for what?
I don't know. Just proceed. No, let's not waste any time.
Okay, I also go and do even though I cannot. So xenobiology. No idea.
Okay, you fail. Okay, that's 30 minutes already. Okay, Exart, your turn.
Moving to the next spot. Over here, again, finding the root.
Okay. Right, you look at the roots. This must be the one that Remo actually told you about. It's the same one. Okay, you pick it up. You succeed. You got 2. Okay, Ravin, your turn.
I take my time to go over to make some time. Yep. It's
6 and 6. Okay. You're unsure. Different type of roots. Not the one that you're looking for. Okay. Then after that. Okay, now. Okay, Logain, Tolerus.
Fixing the car, aren't we?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Go for mechanic and mechanic. Who's assisting?
I'm assisting him, so I'll roll first. Okay.
Right. Okay, Tolerus, roll twice for mechanics. Fail and fail.
Wait, are you using your drones?
Even with the drone, it's a fail. Okay, 1 success, 1 failure. Okay, because I'm treating this as a death save for this vehicle. Okay, 1 success, 1 failure. Okay, X-Guard, your turn.
Again, moving on to the next one.
Nope. You pick up the roots. No, not the roots that you're looking for. It looks different. Doesn't look like it. Okay, Ravin, your turn.
Can I say, this looks odd, and it's not like this, like,
Hey, Ravin, you also like go through, huh? You've been digging at the wrong section. You think to yourself, maybe it's wrong. Maybe you're not there. Okay, now X-Guard, your turn.
I see this. I move along carefully.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Okay, roll xenobiology. Twice.
Not twice. Okay.
Okay, you found the third root. Keep track, yeah? You got 3. Okay, you
Three,
found it.
three roots. Alright. Three roots. Three roots.
Yeah.
Roots.
Now, Ravin, your turn. Where the hell's
Okay.
Ravin? We have to zoom out.
He's over here.
Oh, okay. All right. Nope, fail. Okay, that's it. Okay. Now, it's like 1 hour, 2 hours already, 3 hours have passed, third hour already. Okay,
Vehicle.
vehicle mechanics. Who's assisting?
This time I'm assisting.
Okay. Roll.
Oh man, I should have declared I want to do it by myself. Oh, okay.
Yeah, roll again. 17's too low. You need a 20.
Then
What?
you can take my 20.
No, I won't. Because you're just assisting. I will not take your 20. I'm taking tolerance roll because he's the one rolling for it. You're just helping, giving you the advantage. Okay, third hour already.
Can I just
Yeah.
check if the computer on the? Can I use computers instead for if the vehicle
You
uses
cannot.
computers?
It's
Cannot.
engine, it's not a computer. Computer's okay. The communication's okay.
Okay,
It's
just
engine
checking.
adjusted.
That means you have to give Logain to fix it next time. You help him on the next roll.
Okay, Edgar, your turn.
Hey, I carefully move around here. Do I see the tree?
Yeah, you
Okay,
do.
Okay. I cautiously move.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. Okay, you move already. Too far for you. Okay.
Yeah. I'll wait my next turn to roll for xenobiology twice again.
Okay, Ravin, your turn.
I check around here.
Thì bắt tay nhỏ kinh án Sao bị đó
Fail.
Thì
Mm,
Thì phải án là for the tí khẩn không xử nên nữa
Okay, Ravin, you failed. Okay, now Edgar, your turn. Roll twice with advantage.
1, 2.
Okay, help. You fail. Okay, nothing. Alright. Okay, Ravin, your turn. Last round.
Wait, who left?
Remo.
Oh, wait.
Okay, Ravin finally passed. How many you guys got already?
I have one.
I have 3.
Okay. Right. X-Guard have 3. Ravin have 1. Okay, now mechanic skill. 1 success, 1 failure.
Okay, you roll.
12 hour already.
Okay, I gain advantage. Okay, here's my mechanic. Here's 1, and here's 2. Oh,
Right.
I knew it. The moment like I'll start rolling for advantage, I'll get below 20. I seriously knew it. I should have. Never mind.
2 failures, 1 success. Okay, this is the 4th hour already. Going to be the 5th hour. Okay, X-Guard, your turn.
I move here, but do I see like this building?
Yeah, the ancient ruins.
I look at it for a moment, then I go back to my job. Let me
Okay.
roll twice.
Alright, roll. Advantage.
1, 2.
Okay, you pick up the roots. Okay, you have another one. You got 4. Ravin got 1. Okay, Ravin, now your turn.
Wait quite lagging. What's my luck?
Oh, okay. You already dig through this area already. The moment you're like, You broke a nail.
My nails!
Yeah, that's it. No damage for your nail, so it's alright.
After this long, I start to prepare camp. Defense, put some defense.
Yes, the 5th hour is coming soon. X-Guard, your turn.
Is the sun setting?
Going
Yeah.
to be. Going to be.
I move towards here first. And I take a look at this. Anything I see?
Okay. Well, you actually went to the ruins, you look around, you try to actually see if there's any roots. There's a lot of roots here, a lot of it. You're not too sure whether it's the correct one, though. But just roll for biology. Twice.
Okay. 1, 2.
Okay, you pick up another one. But also at the same time, what's your passive perception?
Safe is a 9.
Okay, passive perception 9. Nope, you don't notice anything particular of this inside this ruin. But you pick up a root anyway. You got 5. Ravin got 1. You need 4 more. Ravin, your turn.
I really want to give up. My role is
You just need to beat the DC 15. But just the X-Guard is at the right location and you're not. Okay, roll another one more time. Okay, you pick up another one. Like Huza, you saw X-Guard pick one. X-Guard turn to look at you. You pick one also. 5th hour. Now, okay, another hour. Okay, mechanics.
Mechanic. Finally!
Finally, 2
But-
successes. No, not assisting me. I don't accept the assistance, so that's his individual role to fix it. I'm the one who's assisting him, so I shall now roll for my assistant. So this is me assist. Don't mind the 10. Don't mind the 10. That's just the 12 gives him advantage.
I'm gonna say this as like not assisting or assisting, because one thing is Tolerus didn't declare, and then I know that Tolerus from moving forward now, as you were declared earlier on, that he will be assisting, and this is not an individual role.
So how now?
Yeah.
Okay. Pick up next time, Taurus.
Yeah. Yeah. He was assisting. So again, Logain is the one rolling with advantage.
Oh,
Roll with advantage again.
okay. I'll roll.
Yes.
I'll roll.
But no, I'm taking the 12 and 10. Already roll. No, don't roll anymore.
Alright.
Now you two should declare, are you going to be rolling individually?
What do you mean?
Are you two going to be still assisting or rolling individually? No assist, just rolling for your mechanic skill. Because otherwise, I'm going to take your next roll as an assist. That's it.
I'll just assist Logain, it's fine.
Okay, all right.
Because the
Okay.
dice are random. I can't control the dice.
Okay, 3 failures already. 3 failures, 1 success. 3 failures, the damage increase much more. Now I'm reducing the vehicle's HP.
It just engine. Oh yeah. It does other parts. Maybe we should have took like an airship or something. Not a car. Now I regret taking the car.
Too late.
Too late now. Okay, 6 hours already. The sun's setting. Sun going down. It's getting dark. Okay. Alright. Okay, Ravin and X-Guard. The moment actually the sun falls down and starting to set, you feel as if that blinking red eyes actually like staring at you. But you're not too sure coming from where. Roll for perception, X-Guard and Ravin. Okay, perception 0. You don't notice anything. Okay, but Ravin, you notice from the ruins further towards the northwest, you see a creature that seems to be coming out from its hole underneath. When you look at the creature, you try to actually blink your eyes. You try to look at it. When you look at the creature itself, you notice there's huge eyes, sharp claws, huge fangs, and it seems to be slightly growling. But
Ravin,
now, Robin, now X-Guard, what do you want to do?
Our sun is setting. He just gonna go. He just gonna check on the stupidity of has the stupid thing been fixed or not. He go to Ravin. Hey Ravin, I'm heading back to the stupid APC. Over.
well, it's late now. We have to stop our job. But Ravin point towards this direction. Do you see the creature?
What creature?
He point to here. Then he used this one to share.
What the heck is that? What is that?
Stay safe. We have to inform everyone.
Yeah. I'm starting to hate that new guy with a passion.
Never mind. Our work is work.
Ugh.
I wish I can sleep now. I really
Right.
regretted becoming a captain.
Yeah, can say that now, Captain.
Okay. When you actually head back towards the APC, you notice that Tolerus and Logain still haven't fixed the APC yet.
No, not only that, and it's obvious, right? They're getting worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse.
Excuse me, guys. What's going on? It seems like from bad to horrible.
I don't say nothing. I just like a bit too frustrated that I don't have tools to repair, and I'm communication officer. Yet I'm forced into repairing a car engine, which I'm not familiar with.
Remo turns to you, Logan, and he said, "Well, you're the one who actually insisted on repairing it. We got an engineer here. Sure, let the engineer repair it instead."
I'm not the one who's insisting. I was helping, not insisting. There's a big difference.
You should have spent more time uprooting the roots instead of actually trying to help. But it's getting worse now, and the vehicle's damaged.
Hey, not my vehicle, so I don't have to worry about it.
Yes, only problem is if we don't bring this vehicle back, we don't get paid. You don't get paid. We don't get paid.
Then Ravin come in. Bravado, not getting paid.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, exactly. Not me. It's the whole company that doesn't get paid. And also, there's an invention called, a monster overpowered all of us, just destroyed the vehicle and let us live, An invention called lying, that he was 10 feet tall, larger than the vehicle. We barely escaped with our lives as he destroyed it. We bravely brought back the roots that saved a life. Plus, the vehicle doesn't have any weapons, so yeah. We can just
Ravin come in and say, what factory you're talking about?
Hmm?
Currently, we have an issue and you're blabbering things. First, what do we need to do? It's getting late. Set up a barrier, set up camp, and take turn to take clip watch.
We can sleep in the
I
car.
agree.
We can sleep comfortably in the car too. I just need some assistance with Tolerance and myself so we can fix the engine.
It's not sleeping comfortably, it's sleeping uncomfortably in the car.
Does my character know what's wrong with the APC?
Yeah, well, the engine is damaged due to the bumps and scraps on the rocks they actually drive through earlier on. So
It's the Nat
you
1.
just need to actually pass more mechanical skill. Actually.
It's the Nat 1 that made it into at 20 only. Because I'm thinking if there was a normal damage, it should have been 15 or something. It's the Nat 1 that's the reason.
Okay, enough blabbering. Let's just fix the damn thing.
It's too late. It's dark already. It's time to defense after the monster defeats them.
Can I use like if I have a rough idea of what's going on with the engine, is it possible to utilize the raw sorium that I have to overpower it, or to otherwise find a bypass? Or can I even use my micro drones for anything on this thing?
You can use your micro drones. Only
It says
problem
here,
is
raw sodium which it allows an engineer to craft alchemical or mechanical materials on the fly serve as a component. It's limited supply but must be powered by sodium. The raw material regenerates after a period. So technically speaking, he can use his raw sodium to fix the damn thing.
Yeah.
But after he can't use it after a
Long rest.
yes.
Only after
So
after
he
long,
has
only after long rest he can use his sodium again.
so in a sense he gets a bonus. He can get a bonus for that one time only.
Yep. Yeah, he got the bonus already just now. Just that he didn't hit the mark.
So
So
Yeah.
should I continue repairing the car, or
last one before
is
the
there
sun.
anything else that can we do?
Yeah, you can roll for mechanic one last round for another hour.
I'll
After that-
do my role individually. I will do actually my role
Alright.
individually.
Remo goes inside the APC since it's nighttime. He knows how dangerous it is. Whoa, even worse.
Since I leveled up, I want to use my inspiration to re-roll this.
Okay.
Oh, okay, better than the net one.
Mhm.
DM, can I use my inspiration just to fix the damn thing? Like just fix it entirely. Or do I have to roll?
Don't use your inspiration. Then don't use your inspiration. Just roll for mechanics.
I make it is a -1. That's
Yeah,
problem.
exactly. Yeah. An inspiration to fix it sounds
You
like
might never know. You might roll a 20.
don't risk it. Don't
Roll
risk it.
it.
Don't risk it. That's him baiting you to fail. He wants us to fight. Use the inspiration. Trust me. That's a bait. That's an obvious bait. I can see a bait from a mile away.
Captain,
Yes.
what's your suggestion now?
He tell Asgard to help to set up defense watch out first. Captain will take a look to the engine and see what it is, how much it can help only, how much it can fix.
In that case, I'll set up the perimeter.
And like I say, shout when you see something not right.
That means I'm gonna
And Taurus, come help us.
here. Like around, like I make a perimeter like this. Something like this, the perimeter.
Okay.
In that case,
Alright.
I'll get to making the perimeter. What can I
Okay.
do to make a perimeter?
It's nighttime already. So basically, you don't have much unless you have certain items that you can do as a perimeter.
I have nothing of stuff that can do that.
In simple terms, let's say the 8 hours, each people take 2 hours to watch, then the others sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes. Well, you can ask followers to actually just keep watch. That doesn't really need rest much anyway.
in that case, I'm gonna roleplay. Hey, stupid man, stupid Taurus, you'll be watched. The freaking cybernetic.
Very well. I will keep watch over the organic matter.
Your honor disgusts me sometimes.
Herbert, can I try to fix the machine?
You will take another hour for that.
Yeah, I'll just give it a try from Ravin's side only.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Drawn from the wheel. It's something Luna Eldori have, the last one.
Mhm.
So I roll with advantage. You can feel our aura around. Well, see my luck. Yeah, not work.
Okay. No, not enough. Not enough. But night. It's already 6 p.m. and it's night. You can hear the growls in the distance. You can hear loud growls. It's like you can see the creature moving at your direction slowly.
Can I roll for something to hear that?
Perception.
Perception.
Your passive 9 definitely fail.
No,
So
I roll. I got a 14.
no, you don't hear them much. Very silent.
Tolerance, if you want to roll for perception, roll now. Oh, he has to move soon. Yeah.
Roll for perception.
Yes.
Okay. If you want to feel safe, you can stay in the car, try to sleep in the car, but there's a decent unsafe later, just in case you get exhausted.
I'm not sure how to roll for perception. This
You go to character sheet. It's under skills. There's a thing called perception.
Oh, okay. There you go. Wow.
Why are you roll so bad?
I also bad. How many fail I get this now?
I've never had good rolls with digital. I've never had good rolls with digital. What's the word? Digital
Tabletop.
dice rollers. I can always try again just to prove a point.
Okay.
See?
Wow.
I am very, very confident in my natural one rolling skills on the digital platform.
Anyways, I'm staying close by here regardless.
Mhm. Okay. Most of you actually stay on in the APC for the night. The creature actually throughout the night, they prowl the vehicle. It's moving slowly and slowly, circling it as you all are actually inside. You can see the number of creatures actually like walking around, jumping at the front of the hood, jumping at the back, clawing at the doors, clawing at the tires, trying to bite at it. But you can see there's probably only 4, but there's probably more. Then, throughout the night, you all try to rest, except for the Bellari, of course. Okay.
Can I attempt something?
Mhm.
If they how to say when they into the what's the word? They are like surrounding here.
Since my micro drones can multitask according to the textbook, right? Can't I just stay on guard while sending the drones to work on repair?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. Since they can multitask, that means they can do 2 tasks
because
at a
it
time.
says it can multitask. It just says that it can multitask.
Yeah,
so it can
but they
do
never.
a lot of
Exactly.
things.
They never
So
specify.
it's very
Yeah.
deep.
Yeah, they never specified what.
But drones, they just roll for it then.
Wait. Herb, there is the rules for drones in the Master Technician book. Yeah.
You have that.
Yeah,
We don't have that.
Yeah,
So we
yeah,
can
you
help
have
you.
that, Herb. They can multitask. There is like special rules for drones.
But I don't think they can assist. Other than that, I don't think they just roll for the drones for the 8 times. There's no advantage, no disadvantage. Because you have to wait for these people to wake up during that time. Okay, X-Guard, Ravin, Logain, roll for con save.
My drones are better than me at fixing stuff.
Finally, you fixed the goddamn thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Be a fucking
Finally.
drones. Alhamdulillah. Sorry, I have to say that.
It's like maybe it's a Promethean thing. Okay, X-Guard
No.
passed con save.
Let me say it. Take the nebula. Finally.
Okay, Remo and Ravin, exhaustion level 1. Okay, Dolores, you need to roll again,
Okay.
There's only 2 successes. You need another one.
It's a
7 more
net 20.
times, please, mechanics.
Seven
Mechanics, natural 1. Drop by 1 again.
Fail. That's what? 1, 2. Yeah, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
finally.
6, 7,
Another-
8.
Yes.
The last
it's
one.
fixed.
Yeah, the 22 is
No,
the
not
8th one.
fixed because the natural 1 and the natural 20. So
Yeah,
you still
you can
There
use
you go.
your.
Another natural 20.
Yeah, he got
Of course.
another nat
Only
20.
There's 2
No.
natural 20s.
Yeah, there's 2
The
nat
first and the 8th.
He earlier on he rolled natural 22,
Yeah.
and then after
That's the
that,
first.
he rolled natural 1 again. It failed. They dropped by
second.
1.
Third.
Yes.
Then
Fourth.
after that, he
Fifth.
dropped.
6th. 7th. 8th.
Yeah, and he
Then after he rolled another 20, so go up again to 2. You still need 1 more success, but you already rolled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's already the next day.
He rolled 8 times. The 22 is the 8th.
Yeah, it's morning already.
Right. I stretched. Oh man.
Use your ration, so.
Yeah. I haven't slept like that since school days. Oi, Captain, you want something?
It's exhausted.
Other news, the car's almost fixed. Give
Yeah.
me a couple of hours, I'll try harder.
In that case, I'm gonna go back to fighting.
Okay, X-Guard, Logain, and Ravin, Maxwell, you all roll for xenobiology. Let the engineer do his engineering stuff.
I'll go to this.
Uh,
I'll go to this tree and look for. I'll just roll my
I'm a-
You don't have to
xenobiology.
move to the tree. You don't have to move to the tree. Just roll, hold, roll here right now. You just need to get another 4 more successes on it.
I rolled twice because I freaking.
Fail. Okay, just roll first. I just want to see the hours. I just want to see your success. Okay, pass. That's 3 more. Okay, roll again.
Let me roll twice. 1, 2. Oh, couldn't find anything.
Again.
Third
Okay,
hour.
again.
Moving here.
Yeah, every 2 rolls you roll
1, 2.
is an hour already.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
Pass.
I
Okay,
got
let's pass.
5 now. I got 5 now. So how many we need more? Hey, I got 6 already. 6.
6. You got 6. Logan got 2 already. What? No, it's already one.
Two more.
Yeah, 2 more.
We need 2 more.
Okay, my
1, 2.
Okay, then,
I got.
Sorry.
Where is my?
morning
Where's my?
6.
7.
Oh,
6 a.m.
yeah, I
7.
yeah, I got
Eight.
I got an
9 a.m.
yeah, I got
10
an
a.m.
I got 2.
11, 12. 12 p.m. You all actually managed to require the resources around 12 p.m. Okay, now it's Tolera's turn. Roll
No,
6 times.
he used men.
He used men.
But I-
He used men. He
Mhm.
used the spell
He
men.
just replaced the
That was a mistake, sorry.
Oh, that was a mistake. Okay.
I was trying to read on it and then I clicked the wrong thing.
Alright, Tolera's roll mechanics 6 times. You got your bonus.
Yes!
Not 20. Not 20. Not 20.
Like the nebula!
Yeah.
Like the nebula!
Yeah. Not
No, he finished repairing the vehicle at 7 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
No, 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Not 7. 8 a.m. Yeah.
Just
Meaning,
just
well,
time for
then he just waited. Then he just waited in the car while you all go foraging.
Yes. I'm finally gonna say this to this annoying metal man. Hector, bloody nebula, you did your bloody job well. Good for you. Don't do it again.
next time we
Okay.
should pack some repair drones so we can leave them repairing the car.
Okay. Remo looks at everything, and after that he just said, "Let's go back." And after that, okay, who's going to be driving this time? Is this still going to be Tolerus?
Again. Drive this bloody thing.
I'll drive it back. I have dexterity +2.
Okay, just roll for dexterity.
Dexterity at +4.
Oh, okay. In that case, you drive if you have dexterity +4.
Okay.
You drive.
Oh, you're back. Okay. All right, Remo, just roll for dexterity save. Driving
Oh, yeah,
carefully. Are you gonna drive? Okay? First things first. Are you gonna drive rush? Are you gonna rush home? Are you gonna drive carefully, or are you gonna be taking a leisurely drive? Because all these things are very important.
I'm gonna drive carefully, seeing as how we crashed before, and I don't want to.
I mean, if you drive carefully, meaning that it takes out longer to reach back to base. When the moment you arrive, it's night time already. But roll again, dexterity save. You got advantage.
Just like send my drones up ahead in front of the APC so that make sure that we don't fall into other holes again.
Yeah, you can.
Bro, I think I did roll for perception.
You can.
Roll for perception, boy.
Yeah, roll for perception first. You need to assist Remo's dexterity save.
13.
Okay, that's a +1. Okay, Remo, roll for dex save with +2 bonus advantage.
Oh, let's roll again, just in case. Oh yeah.
Oh! How is it? Yes, we're finally going back to the base. I can
Okay.
finally see my mech repaired. Take the nebula.
It's not even
Alright.
6 days.
You arrive at the base. It is nighttime. You're all hungry. Reduce your rations again by 1. Okay, roll for con save, everybody, again.
I don't eat.
Yeah. Con save. Okay. Remo fail. Logain fail. Okay. Robin pass. X guard fail. Okay. Those that fail. Those that roll below 15. Just exhaustion level 1. Remo exhaustion level 2 already. So Remo, you need 2 days of rest. Just go back to 0. And then, okay. But you brought the roots back towards the clinic. You pass it. You
I
pass
pass
the
all
roots.
7. I pass all my 7 roots.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I give the 3 that I found.
Okay. You pass all the roots to the droid, the autonomous nurse uniliteral servitor. And then I will take the roots. I will manufacture it for the antidote. Hopefully we can save the rest of the villages. He just said. Lisa then looks to you, Remo, and said, and look to the others. Oh, you make friends. Thanks for that, Remo. But we're gonna take some days to actually procure this. But hopefully they'll be able to actually get back. But your task is not done, Remo. This is just one of it. This is just one of the tasks. Picking up the roots is just one of it. The second task you need to do is to make sure is to actually head towards the colony headed by Old Bob and make sure that the radiation, the radiation that's actually protruding out from underneath the base is repaired and turned off. Only one person can actually head into the base unscathed and undamaged, and that would be Tolerus. But so you all actually head back to rest. You have to move out immediately during the next day, Remo. You don't have time for a 2-day rest, you think to yourself. Unless, of course, they were willing to wait. But only when. Until then, you have to wait until the next episode. So, until then, everybody, goodbye, and thanks for playing.